So we're recapping everybody's characters. Mine's the crazy 13-year-old halfling rogue that was from the noble background. It speaks in a British-Irish accent.
And what was your name?
Her full noble name is Barella Heathertho, but she goes by Crazy Girl.
Crazy Girl. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
What was yours again?
I'm a drow, and
Okay.
I'm royal. My royal name's Yala Nilu, but I go by Yala.
Yellow.
And everyone hates me because I'm a drow, but I'm really good.
Cool.
Most times I'm good.
You know that Yala in Arabic means hurry up? So it's like, Yala. That's their yell at me all the time. Yala basura. Alright, okay, mine is just Grog. He is just Grog, and he is a half orc, and he was an entertainer in his past life. He plays the cowbell, fluently, and
with proficiency, one might say.
With proficiency, sir.
Whatever you can have in the cowbell, he has it.
There's a complicated past there, but we don't need to get into it again.
It was great.
Alright.
And then Warren is a curmudgeonly guy who hangs out in the woods and is in town because he found a bunch of money from some very unfortunate people. And he's like, you know what? I've been in the woods for a long time. I'm going to live it up a little. That's it.
Alright, so we're going to begin in the town of Brunnogarte.
That's right.
Brunnogarte sits kind of nestled in the foothills of Mount Brunn, hence the name.
Right there.
And we're all here for a very interesting reason. Everyone here has their own reasons for being in Brunnogarte, but there's also some feeling of you're supposed to be there, something drawing you there. An odd feeling that none of you have ever felt, since none of you have any experience with magic. Alright? So,
except for the magic of love. Sorry.
Yes, so we're drawn to this town.
Alright, Crazy Burl came into town with her friend, the gnome.
The gnome who's currently
her
absent.
partner in crime. But her partner has deserted her right now.
No!
Again. As usual.
She does that a lot, apparently.
Her mentor is not necessarily always around. And so she's been left at the inn. But she knows where she's going to be going. You received a message from her criminal contact.
From her criminal contact or my criminal contact who is her?
From her, she told you.
Okay, got it.
Because she's nice, and also she ditched you so you can do the work. The people in this town, there's some serious missives going out, and so you are in town because the Lord Mayor is looking for assistance, even from the most unsavory types.
I'm sure I can convince him of my savoriness.
And that's where you're going to be heading in a moment.
Oh, really?
Everyone in this group is going to end up there. Because everyone here has some reason to visit that, for one reason or another.
So I got the summons, or why is my claim going to the mayor? He needs help. And I know that he needs help, and that's why I'm going to him, or just run into him and he tells me he needs help.
You've received a letter.
Okay, I got a letter from this guy.
From the mayor?
Lord Mayor.
Lord Mayor.
He runs the city through administration for the noble house.
Okay.
The Gravestats.
Gravestats.
And they're an old family, and you as a rogue, you would know they have a lot of ties to the underworld. You don't mess with them because they are basically organized crime.
Okay.
So this guy is a little bit more skilled, but Radimir needs help. And things are wrong. That's the letter you've received. So, that's where we open up.
And he
You're
wants
in
to
an
make you an offer you can't refuse.
No.
Wait, we all
making
get
you
the
a-
letter?
Just kidding.
He's
making me
making
an
you a
offer.
desperate plea. He's given all of you a letter.
So, there's this thing going on. He doesn't want to deal with it. And he's like, I need somebody to come deal with this for me.
So we all
Basically.
got the letters? The same
He's
one?
a mayor. He may not necessarily have the skill. Everyone has a letter.
Alright.
It's not hard. There were way more letters sent out. You're just the ones who have decided to answer.
Alright, so I'm here at this town and I'm hanging out at the inn because I'm hungry, I guess, and my what's her partner ditched me. So I got this letter. Yes, we know. You're half narrating along with the DM.
All right.
I'm just trying to recap here what exactly I'm doing and where I'm going. So I'm at the inn right now.
You're just using excuses to practice that accent, so you can't lose it.
It's a good accent.
It's a hard one to keep up
The inn you're
sometimes.
in,
Yes, the inn.
frankly, you didn't even read the sign.
I just walked into some random building.
There's only one.
Okay.
Brunnogarte is a small town.
Very small town.
It's old beyond anyone's imagination, but it is definitely small.
Okay.
Nobody remembers when it was founded. Not even the Graunstats. And they've been around for more than 1,000 years.
Oh boy.
So,
Very old town.
you're starting in the downtown region,
like
far
the
away from the
downtown.
actual mountain. As the town goes upwards, that's where Lord Radimir's mansion would be.
Downtown is
Place
nice
he would
though.
like you to be.
Downtown is shifty. I do good in shifty.
And you'd be surprised how shifty the uptown is looking. And if you can, would you roll a perception check against your passive perception? I assume you've gone out of the inn and seen this.
Okay. We'll say I'm out of the inn. I've got a 4 and a 12 makes a 16.
Yeah, that'll be enough. You notice a region kind of to the northeast, facing from, towards where the mansion is. You can clearly see it in this distance. You see some of the houses are older, sort of broken down, like nobody's lived in them in a while. And that shouldn't be. They're rich houses. So something is giving you a little weird senses. You don't think this is normal, and especially rich people don't tend to be gone in the best, nicest, safest district of the town.
So how long have these houses been abandoned? If I go up
You
and,
wouldn't know.
I wouldn't
Didn't roll
know.
good enough for that.
Dang it, could I go up and investigate them? Maybe check the
You could.
locks?
There's quite a few though, and frankly, you're on a schedule. to
Eeny,
meet
meeny,
someone.
miny, mo. But I'm on a schedule, so I can't. Just a quick little peek. Maybe they'll have
That's fair,
something
that's
nice
fair.
inside for
You
me.
go up and check one of them, but that's on your way. It'll take you a few minutes to get there. Actually, it's a ways up the hill.
Yeah, I
No,
don't really want to go climbing up hills right now. I want to go check the
But
lock.
it is on the way.
Certainly there's something poking in the basement somewhere somebody's left for me, right? You said these are rich houses.
They were.
They were. Maybe they had like secret stashes somewhere, like a trapdoor or something
I bet they do.
in the basement.
But since you're a bit busy,
I'm a bit busy because I need to climb up this mountain apparently.
well, if you want to get paid richly, probably a lot better than anything you could find in an abandoned house.
So you're basically telling me don't waste my time on the house and go up the hill already.
I'm just saying, your thief instincts tell you someone who's actually, officially in charge and willing to do anything because he seemed really desperate is probably going to pay better than a random house that isn't in good repair. You
Alright.
can visit it later anyway.
Well, yeah, I'll go up and talk to this
I'm not
guy.
lying, you'll get a chance.
Alright, I'll hold you to that. Go up the hill, I do.
Alright? So she's on the way up the hill, and she's going to basically enter the mansion flat out. Nothing's hard there, but as you go, you see the old well. The old well is ancient.
Ancient
Almost
old
as
well.
ancient as the Kravasats themselves.
Is there still water in it?
It's good water.
It's good water?
It's good water.
How far down does it go?
Well, you can't see the bottom.
And I can't really drop a rock because then it'll hit the water.
Yeah, they wouldn't look kind on that. That's the town drinking supply.
What if it's a clean
Where has
rock?
that rock been?
I mean, it's not like they're perfect, but, you know, people might get mad if they see it.
And the rest of us walk up the hill and we see this little half-elf, like, cleaning a rock really
I will tell you this.
by the well.
While you guys are looking, particularly as everyone else will be already there, I'm assuming Ginny is already there because she's already there because she's not lazy and a thief. And Anna will also already be there, or she'll be barging in the middle of it. But for you, Crazy Burl, you notice people are missing. They're not in this open town area.
They're not at the well. They're not getting water.
They're away somewhere else. It's kind of an odd time. Most people aren't about this early in the morning. Kind of odd. Make of that what you will.
So nobody's at this well with the really good water. And there's old houses, nice houses, but are all abandoned and broken
Well,
down.
not all of them, but
Some
just
of
a whole lot of them.
Just many of them. Most of them.
Anyway, Warren has been called here because he's pretty good at tracking and the mayor is desperate, so he's in his full hobo-style regalia because he didn't buy nice clothes in his hut going up the
He's a
hill.
hermit. He hasn't had time yet. This is right after you've attempted to start living it up. You've decided, I need to get in with the local people. I need to make sure that I can really live it up. And the nearest town was Brunnogarte. And it's kind of a hard time to be living it up. So, Crazy Bill, you enter into the mansion.
Alright, I'm past the well now.
And you enter straight to the front gate. There's a beautiful fountain, and right next to it you have a mousy-looking man, a bit short, a bit fat, and potentially a halfling? Hard to tell.
What's the fountain made out of?
Fountain's made out of marble.
Ooh.
Polished marble. It's a rich fountain. And it seems to sparkle in the light, with water similarly pristine to the one in the well that you just passed.
Yes, I'm just trying to see. I don't really have anything I can chip off with, can I?
No, and the owner's right there, and you probably have a hard time getting over it.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
alright.
there's probably more rich things that are easier to steal.
Probably. Alright, so this little half-fat man standing by the wheel. I go up to him.
Right.
I guess you're the first one there.
No. Ginny's already there, but he's desperate and he wants everyone he can get. He's waiting outside, wringing his hands. He sees you and he says, Good, you're here.
Hi, I'm here.
I need anything. Come in.
Okay.
He basically drags you in. Let me actually roll a strength check to see if he can.
She's
I'm
younger.
a halfling and only 13 years old. I don't think I'd weigh that much.
He's fat. You gotta understand.
Aye,
Small and round.
He's also almost her size.
true.
So he doesn't actually have the strength, but he tries.
I'm just standing there and he's like grabbing my arm. I'm like, no, okay. I'll just humor him and I'll walk with him as he's trying to pull
He's
me.
like, Good, I'm glad you're here. Things are so wrong in this town, and I just can't deal with any of this myself. So he brings you in. You go through these nice ornate doors. 2 ornate doors. You think they're a waste of time, really.
Aw.
They look fake. There's that ornate.
I love how you're like putting this out there just before I can say anything. You're like, no, you're not interested in
And he
this.
brings you
Doors would be hard to
up the
see.
stairs, takes you
Ship off
to
the
the
beefing.
right wing of his building and into the study. His very important study. Most people will never get to see this in their lifetime. This is Lord Mayor's study. This is a place that isn't accessible to anyone in the public. And what you find a drow sitting there on a chair, waiting patiently like an incredibly nice person.
Does
would be Jenny,
does
by
this
the way.
study have a nice big bookshelf in the back with all kinds of ornate ornaments?
It's got 2 large suits of armor.
That's a little too big for me.
They're a bit heavy. They look like they weren't made to be worn.
like
They look like they
something
were made to be
Small,
displayed.
and round, and pretty, and shiny.
You know, roll against your perception. I'll give you a chance.
Alright, that's 19?
You see a drawer on one of the sides sticks out of it, and you think maybe there might be something in that.
Alright. I can't really do anything with him standing there right now.
No, he's kind of fixated on all the people in this room.
Yeah, I'll remember that for when we're done.
So, Jimmy, you've been waiting for maybe about 20 minutes. And now he comes back in with this halfling.
Mm-hmm. That I notice is
that you've just met.
Shifty.
What do you do?
I don't do anything. I don't say hi. I just watch you looking to steal something.
Watch me steal something? Alright.
Alright.
I know you want
She's
to.
watching you through sunglasses.
But does she really know? Does she have to roll to figure out if I actually want to or not?
Well, she doesn't. She can just assume everyone's out to steal things.
Alright.
Plus, you
I'm
kind of
good at
regressed a
stealing
little bit suspiciously to be in a manner like this, unless you were probably some agent of intent.
Also, there was the fact that as soon as you walked in, your eyes roved around on the books, gauging, and then landed on the armor and went, no, and then found the bookshelf and went, and found the drawer and went,
So are you in the room? If you want to be.
I can walk in now. Hey.
Alright. So a scruffy-looking scruffy-looking man who looks like he's just wandered in out of the woods, walks in, sits down, and...
Hi.
Alright. He's like, very good. So many people. I hoped there were more. And then he's like, alright, I'm here. I want you here to, and before he can finish that, because he never gets a chance to finish anything, there's a loud thump.
No. You hear the sound of cowbell echoing through the hallways.
Beautifully. Like angelic music.
The best cowbell you've ever heard, whatever that means, has begun to sound quite loudly and interrupted the poor Radomir. And does he enter the room?
I enter the room still playing my cowbell because that is my best feature.
Fair enough.
Charisma.
Radomir makes attempts to say things, but you keep playing the cowbell.
Every time he tries to start talking, like,
And you spend maybe about 10 minutes
gong,
doing this little game.
gong, yeah.
Every time he opens his
Exactly,
mouth,
yeah.
you hit the cowbell
I really
as if
need
he
it.
was singing
So,
the cowbell.
Next time
Well,
we
he's
do that,
distracted with the cowbell. What if I tried to roll a sneak check and move my way over to that drawer?
You absolutely can.
I absolutely can. Because cowbell seems to have him a little preoccupied.
Roll a stealth check.
Stealth check, where's my stealth? Right there. I've got a 20 plus a 4.
Holy cow, yeah. No, you did that just fine.
Yes! Alright, what's in the drawer?
Well, now make a sleight of hand. You're pulling it open without making noise.
Alright, that's another 4. Let's see what we get.
Remember,
11.
you're stealing right from under this man's nose. He is literally looking this way, and you are there.
I got an 11 plus a 4 to make a 15.
Alright, there's a small squeak as it opens, but the cowbell drowns it out.
Thank you.
I would have given you advantage, but you didn't need it. So, alright, you see inside this drawer, there are just a couple rings. One is silverish, one is goldish, and one might be bronze. That might be important in some way or not, but those are arranged in order, gold, silver, and bronze. And there's little plaques for each of them. And there's also a necklace. This one looks like it might be gold with a pearl that's been inset and you think maybe painted. There's a lot of really ornate little shapes and people on it. But you'll have to take a little more time to analyze it later.
Alright,
So-
do I have to roll a check to see if I can take them all out of the drawer?
If you want to take the necklace, you'll have to roll a sleight of hand. The rings won't make much noise, though.
Alright, well, I'll take the rings and we'll roll for the necklace.
All right. The rings are pocketed. You may write those on your inventory, by the way.
And that's equipment.
3 rings, one that's worth 10 gold pieces, one that's worth 10 silver pieces and one that's worth 10 copper.
Is it equipment or is there one that says
I had to
inventory?
grab a
You can
spare.
just write on the back of one of your sheets. And
Yeah, I had to
go
grab a
treasure.
spare piece of
Go
notebook
treasure,
paper.
bottom of the
Ah, right there. So I got 3 rings.
1 gold worth 10 gold pieces. Welcome to thieves, guys. This is what they do.
Gold, 10.
They slow the game down a lot.
EP, sorry.
Yeah.
1 silver ring. I didn't expect her to actually get it off, to be honest. Then again,
She's just getting into character real soon.
I just expected you'd have a little sense of, like, human decency.
I'm a 13-year-old rogue. I have absolutely no decency. What do you think they call me, Crazy Barrel?
Yeah, they do. Or at least you do. And I suppose that's fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the necklace already.
Silver ring that's worth how much?
10 silver
pieces
pieces.
for the
and
10.
then the copper one is 10 copper. I had to come up with a lot of those on the fly. I mean, I knew the gold one, but gosh.
Alright, hurry up and roll for the necklace.
I don't know for the necklace. Ooh, I got a 15 plus my sleight of hand. Is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, 15
Spare paper.
Plus 4.
plus 4, so
Just
that's 19.
19.
He didn't wander off out of boredom. Look.
Little bit of a jingle.
And the cowbell saved your hide.
No, it wasn't boring.
Frankly, you are in fact blessed by the gods in many ways.
Oh my goodness.
And so I would say that your character has begun to see this random cowbell orc as your best friend.
We should totally be partners. Oh, there we go. We can like have this look that you start playing the cowbell. I like this.
Okay, but that look,
Being moved by the
but
couch.
that look for me was, I think she likes my cowbell music.
Exactly.
There you go. Hey, I think it's time you should play
You
some more
haven't had a
cowbell.
chance to do much more than glance, but that is the emotions you are feeling.
I am definitely
Vladimir
moved by the cowbell.
finally starts to
Good.
yell. If you excuse me, and he finally gets his voice over it. It's really impressive. You should be proud of him. And he's like, thank you, because finally just Grog has taken a break, just so that he can hear them out before he plays more. He says, I've called you all here because we need some assistance in this town. Things are odd and there's just too much. The guard can't handle it all. The nobles can't handle it all. The army can't handle it all. We just needed anything to fill some of the gaps. And so I have a few tasks I might pay you handsomely for that would surely help our town in this odd time. He goes on to explain there's been a series of murders.
Ooh.
Brutal murders that make no sense
So how do you know they've been murdered?
because they were brutally killed in painful ways.
How do you know this?
It's really hard to suicide yourself. by, like,
Usually,
assume-
like, where are the bodies?
Around the necks, normally, choked, bleeding, broken. Sometimes their heads aren't facing the right way. It's not been good.
Oh.
I've been keeping my children inside the last week. Anyway, I need this boon of you because Lady Adelindis, the heiress of the Gravestats, my liege is her son is gone, and she's desperate for anyone who can tell where he might be. He was supposed to be in part of an upcoming festival, our florist and the Feast of Flowers.
Why would you feast on flowers?
Because it's part of the culture of the town, but it's also because it appeases the goddess we worship.
Also, they taste really good depending on which flowers you pick.
So, if you would like to roll a religion check,
A religion check.
everybody roll a religion check.
Religion check.
Alright.
It's one of your skills underneath,
it.
like, inspiration
What
proficiency.
is it, a D20?
Yeah,
Oh,
D20.
it's a D20.
Plus the bonus.
Always a D20 plus your religion bonus, which is just your intelligence modifier.
I got a 15.
I have
Okay.
a 13.
4.
21.
You sure? What'd you roll for your...
You got a 4?
Gotcha.
That's brutal. So you basically have no idea. You've never heard of this god. The name I think is I think it's Garthgolten. Is what they say. The goddess of the garden is who they worship. So they worship a nature goddess.
Who
Essentially,
worships?
these people, the whole town.
Oh, okay.
There's only one god allowed, basically.
Okay.
Or at least everyone worships that one goddess. The others are just not done. It's kind of like the town thing. It's like Athens had Athena.
Okay.
Just think of it like that.
Okay.
Who rolled next up?
I had 13.
13? You heard
What
this?
were you?
Mine was a 21.
What was yours?
15.
Oh,
You
so she's
made-
second.
Oh, she's second?
Yeah.
Highest or lowest?
Second highest.
Yeah, okay, Josh,
Yeah,
you
so
don't
it's
learn
21,
anything valuable
13.
because you're not high enough.
No,
She
nothing
is
valuable.
just barely, that she has heard the name, and she's maybe seen a shrine. Essentially, it's a human or an elf, something tall and fair, with the face of a sunflower.
That just sounds creepy.
It's very terrifying.
I don't like this.
It is not
this
a nice goddess.
that people eat flowers
She's actually
for.
considered one of the most benign goddesses in the land, but also the kind of one that, you know, guides you when you die. And you, Warren, you know exactly a lot about this goddess. You know that the Florstund is a holy festival. It's a 12-day festival. It's their big deal. This is their Christmas. This is their Hanukkah. This is the time they worship essentially being saved from death and hell. So this is, to them, this is the biggest deal of the year.
Okay.
And so that kind of gives you an idea. And you also understand that this goddess generally is appeased through gardens and wells. That's her shrines. Her shrines are almost always involving water.
Like the one we passed on the way?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, thank you all for rolling checks and going with me.
Okay.
And listening to me blather about a goddess no one will ever care about. Because none of you have religious anything.
The Feast of Flowers is a 12-day festival. It's kind of like Christmas around here, or Yuletide, if you guys know. It's a big deal. What role was her son playing in this festival?
She was going... Okay.
Maybe not an
He
important
was
role.
going to represent the child, her child, the goddess's child. All the stories, you know them, they all say her child who brought peace to the world and then was slain
I
by
get
his
you.
brother.
That's not what I was
He doesn't
expecting.
have a brother, but another kid, his best friend, Ingo, has also gone missing. And, well, if you could find him too, he's not as nobly connected, but his parents are concerned. So we have some leads.
So in other words, his parents don't have any money, so he's not really worth it.
He's
I wouldn't
the
put it like
son
that,
of
but
Lady
yes, I
Elin,
suppose.
Lady of the Gravenstads.
Remember, this is the Lord Mayor. He's not actually highborn. He's just essentially in the highest elected position.
He's the poorest sap who
He's
does
the richest foreman in town.
But the son that we're looking for is the son of the Lady of the Gravenstads.
Alright, let's hear the leads.
The big bigs.
There are two leads we saw, or at least we have a report from. We were told by Dorothea, you know, the miller's wife, a gossip, but she's often not too inaccurate. She swears she saw a child disappearing with a stranger into a cave nearby town. I can give you directions. You can't miss it. Haven't had a chance to look. There's been so much to do. It's dangerous, though. I can't just send anybody. They might not come back. Children aren't allowed to play there at all.
Warren looks much less enthused.
And there's also things in the mansion that have gone wrong as well. If you don't want to search there, there's Hugh. That's the son of Adelindis. His full name's Hugh Leobert, but he goes by Hugh. He was last here in this very mansion. He disappeared right under our noses, and if you want to search this mansion, you can. But I don't know what you'd find. Still, either of those might be good places to start. I've been busy. People are up in arms in the South District, and the festival's underway, and I have to do all this, and Adelindis is breathing down my neck.
Well, I do like the acoustics in this mansion. So, that's part of this.
So we can search this mansion?
Great. It was absolutely intended for cowbell.
As should any building.
Oh, I think
Everybody roll perception check.
I think it's perfectly suited for a cowbell myself.
Perception check. Okay.
Well, it's an 8 plus a 12.
Mine's
Got a 16.
yeah, mine's 16
I
as
got
well.
20.
Which one do I roll for that?
The big one, the 20
The
one.
20-sided
Roll a
dice.
d20.
And then add it to your perception, which is like the...
Passive perception or actual perception? Because those two numbers are very different.
If we make a perception check, we use our perception. If we are
This
offered
isn't
one by
passive stuff. This is actually using your wisdom.
Oh,
Okay. So then
It's
that's
still 16.
mine would be a 9.
Cool.
16.
I have 20.
I got 9.
Okay, and so everybody except crazy Burl
Oh, dang it.
is absolutely aware. He's lying through his teeth and he's just trying to be nice.
Who? Oh.
The mayor?
Radamir's trying to just humor you because he just wants you to do this.
Or we could go check the neighboring town, which it sounds like you want us to do.
Which neighboring town?
What?
The one that he said the first time.
Huh? Oh, you mean the cave?
That's the one.
I don't think that's a town.
Next to the neighboring town.
Well,
Wait, we're aware that
It's next to town. It's next to this town.
I'm a little confused on the details because I was thinking about cowbells.
That is fair. That's fair.
I don't know. I was too busy dreaming
You
about
think he actually thought it was for cowbell, or at least you think that he wasn't. He was like, it's for music. Like
Oh,
that's
the mansion
fair.
is for
Okay.
That's
music.
what he's lying about. Like, it was definitely not made for cowbells.
You assumed that there was acoustics here. There's no acoustics.
Okay.
There's no acoustics. You can tell.
But you guys are all gonna go together. He's like, you guys probably need to go together though. People going alone lately has been generally resulting in death.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Take this.
I
He's like, I'll
definitely
reward you. I can give you at least 100 gold pieces each if you can achieve these things for me.
I attempt to intimidate him into giving us more.
Ooh, I like this.
What's your intimidate?
It is 4.
It's really high. He's got
Plus
great
4.
charisma.
Roll a d20 then. Roll an intimidate check.
19 plus 4 is 23.
Yeah, that'll do it. It would have been fine actually if you'd gotten anything like lower than 18. It's actually rather hard to intimidate. Goodness.
All right, you have to role play it. How do you intimidate him?
So I say, I'll play more cowbell if you don't give us more money.
He's cutting the right there. He's like, please don't. I mean, could you? Okay, 120 gold pieces. Just remember, 100 gold pieces is almost a year's wage.
That'll do. Yeah, 120 is good. 120
So
is
he's
good.
dishing out another year's wage to all of you. And he's like, and he turns to Crazy Bro and is like, and when your companion of teammate of stealing, of gnomishness gets, well, if she joins in, she will also be paid.
Darn straight. It's okay. You know, I can hold on to her earnings in the meantime. You know, make sure she gets some eventually.
Well, once you've done the job, then you'll be paid. I can't afford to be throwing money out before.
What? You mean we don't get a down payment for this? You expect us to go out here to risk our lives and we're not even getting anything up front?
If we get something
You
up
should
front and then we
survive.
die somewhere.
It's not
It
like
gets lost
I'm sending
forever.
you out to slay a dragon or anything.
Look at me in the eyes here, sir. I'm just a small little child. And I need provisions. I'm going to be going out there to risk my life. I really
Roll a
could
persuasion
use.
check. You
Yeah.
guys are all just so needy.
2 of us are very quiet and well behaved.
Exactly.
Makes an 11.
Sorry, what'd you roll again?
11.
I get the impression that the drow is too cool.
Dang it!
No, he's a family man with 2 children.
I am a child. You should be able to sympathize with me. You wouldn't want your children going out there.
He's like,
You just said children aren't allowed to go out there
I'm
and
gonna
play.
intimidate the halfling into just going because this is taking forever.
Okay,
I like my newfound intimidation.
He just like
ability. I love
holds the cowbell close.
you can glare or you can do your intimidate, and if she tries to resist it, you intimidate check.
Okay.
That's how this will work.
What's an intimidate check?
He rolls, and then you get a roll to see if you can resist that.
Heck yes.
I say, I go like this. I'm like,
Right.
you?
I was one person not that high. Ooh, I got a
that was
19.
bad.
What did he get?
A 9. So I
Yeah,
can't
so no, she's
intimidate her.
not intimidated. You bang that cowbell at her face, and she's just kind of like,
Doesn't she like it?
she likes that
I
cowbell,
like the
and it's not a
It
threat
is a bronze
to her.
cowbell.
She likes it. She's not intimidated. That's
think
not
she
going
wants
to
It's the gnome that wanted the bronze cowbell.
All right. So, if anyone would like to get this on the road,
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
do
let's go to
either
the
one.
cave.
You can do the mansion or the cave.
Come on. No. Or
I
halfling.
like the idea of
And-
looking for Hugh in the mansion because
We're already
that's
here.
And that's this
safer.
mansion?
This mansion. He's like, it's. I'm going to be leaving it in a moment. I actually have to get downtown again. Otherwise, who knows what
So you're gonna-
rioting might
You're
actually
gonna leave the
happen.
halfling in your.
Yeah, I'm totally game for staying right here. Get some good stuff out of that drawer.
Locked in,
I think we should
Epilogue,
go.
eh? Oh,
I think
do
we
tell
should
me
go to
more.
the cave because
by the way,
he's probably already searched the mansion and there's probably nothing here.
Let's vote.
I don't think
wants
it's
to
significant
stay
in
the
any way
mansion?
that there's mention of the mansion. What?
Who wants to stay in the mansion?
Unless
stay in
it's
the
part of
mansion.
it.
Stay in the mansion?
I'm staying.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess you're outvoted.
I guess so.
The mansion has good acoustics.
It does have good acoustics apparently. But I know he was lying to me, so that's not true.
But do you care? Do you just accept it as good?
I'm secretly hoping that I get a gig out of this to play my cowbell, so I'm just gonna hold my tongue.
Well, if you ask him, then you actually might be able to. You just haven't asked yet.
True.
Plus, there is at least one inn with the tavern. Like, they
I do like
hold
taverns.
shows every night.
Very cool.
And
They-
Florissant, there are music parts to this festival.
There's
street
a
musicians going to be
distinct
everywhere.
lack of cowbell in that tavern.
There is, absolutely.
Okay.
So you guys are up in the East Wing.
Okay. East Wing.
Kind of in the farthest room down the hall you went on, and you're in the study, and he just gets up and he's like, I have to go. My guards are on the premises, but I don't know if they'll be able to be in every room. Most of the valuables are gone or locked away.
We are now.
Well, they were before you even got there. You actually got some of the few treasures that are
what's
left. They might actually
He
have more
doesn't-
sentimental value.
Oh well.
Oh, you decide. He's like, my children and my wife are staying in a friend's house right now. One of I should say, our favorite maid passed away recently. One of the murders in this very house, and well, we just can't afford to stay here until
What
this
room?
is resolved.
Was she killed in?
Oh, she was killed in the
Study with a wrench.
on the other side of the house in the West Wing in our music room.
With a cowbell?
Alright, I want to go check out that music room.
I think we should all go.
I think we should split up.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to hang out with these two. You want to go look
alright,
for
Let's
you?
go.
Let's
We
go.
have a
Cowbell and rock
connection.
tonight.
We're gonna go to
We're
the
going
music
to the
room. It
music
also
room.
sounds very interesting to
All
me.
right, so you guys gonna head there?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he said it was in the West Wing, so you're gonna have to do a little exploring. 'Cause
Okay.
he's basically walked out.
They're not
the
gonna tell
room.
us
The
where it is.
halfling and I head west.
Are you all heading together, or
Just
No,
us
just
two.
the two of us. They
we're
apparently
getting
want to do their own.
They probably ran off eagerly as soon as they heard music room.
She's thinking there's stuff to
Two
steal.
of us are still sitting here.
I'm gonna run you guys in essentially turns.
Okay.
Orc and Halfling.
Okay.
It's the first turn, and then Anna and Warren and Lou.
And then Ginny.
Frankly, there's just so many names with my dyslexia I can't keep up.
And okay.
So
Today's
Warren
Rosie's
and
name.
Yala. Warren, Yala,
I think.
Crazy bro.
Crazy Burl, and Just Grog.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, Jess Grog and
I keep forgetting about that name.
Crazy Burl. Your two names are gonna kill me.
Just call her
You
Burl.
exit the hall and you see, well, you exit the study and you see the hall. It goes forward, there's a door to your right, but then it goes forward and turns left back to the stairs you came up on. And you noticed as you would come up, the stairs had split off. And so each wing is kind of separated on its own staircase up. And there was a staircase down in the very middle.
So we should probably go back and then go up the other staircase.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
All right. So you guys are going to do that, and then you're going to enter the west wing.
Okay.
You'll pass by a door on each side of like kind of stair openings that leads to the master bedroom. It's clearly marked with the symbols and ornateness. It also looks very much kind of secure.
Okay.
You could try messing with it if you want, but
It's also the one with the rose and a glass case floating.
that's not this building, at least.
Not this West Wing.
Okay, so there were two doors though. What was the other door?
That's it. It's got two doors
Oh,
to
two
the
doors
master
to the
bedroom.
master bedroom. Okay.
It's common practice if you guys would roll an insight, I think.
Insight check.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 21.
I got 10.
I rolled the 20.
So
My
Josh, you don't
insight-
understand why there would be two doors. I
It
guess
still
you think
confuses
they're just
me.
so rich they can have two. That
It
makes them
still
rich.
confuses me.
You would know that because married couples in this tend to sleep in different beds, they just tend to do that. Like most beds are not large enough for two people anyway, and it's just common practice for nobles, who most of them have arranged marriages.
Okay.
You know, it's a little bit of a space of distance in their relationship, maybe.
Interesting.
But you do notice as well that you are passing by a door to another room. This one you don't know what it is, but it does look rather fine as well.
Is it locked?
You gonna try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
You try it. It is locked, but simple locked.
So while
it's
she's
not the double barred.
while she's looking at that, I look down the hallway further and just to see what I can see.
You see it splits off into two hallways to your left.
Okay.
Simple
You can't see any
lock.
doors though.
Yeah, just to know some context.
Two different hall openings and a picture with a really ugly dwarf on one of them.
Did eyes move with you?
Roll perception.
Okay. What is that? 18?
18, yeah.
Plus 3, so 21.
Well, you're pretty sure one of the eyes blinks, but you can't really be sure. That might, in fact, you're pretty sure it's trigger the light. It's just the way it was painted. As a connoisseur of art, you would understand.
Good.
All right, so we're gonna go back to Anna before
Sorry,
she can
go
roll
ahead.
her lockpick check, essentially.
I'm sorry, I tried to figure out.
So we're gonna go back to
I'm
Warren
entranced by this
Yala.
picture. Okay.
or Lou, whichever one you want. I will call you that.
Lulu.
Lulu.
No, it could be Yala.
Yala.
Yala, officially.
I just need to know what to call you.
We just jokingly called her Lou. It's Yala.
Yeah, whatever.
It's Yala.
Yalla.
Yeah. I look over at you, and it's never a good idea to get on a Drow's dark side, so I'm like,
You guys are having
And
a
you're
little.
already doing good because these two are just too annoying. Yep.
So what are you two gonna do?
So we're gonna go
I'll tell you
look at
this:
a room.
the study you're in has two doors. They just ran out before they had checked. There's one door to your, essentially to your left. They had run out the right one back where they came. You guys notice there's a door to the left as well.
So are we looking for the boy in this mansion? Or we're looking
You might be
to
looking for signs,
investigate
things that were
murder?
left behind. He had mentioned that part of it was that they had been hearing things in the mansion, that things were wrong, that something had broken into certain rooms, but no one could figure out what.
Okay.
Well, first, let's roleplay like actually meeting each other. Like, hey,
Hi.
I guess they left, so now it's just us.
It's a good thing they left.
She doesn't like me.
Let's find something in which door?
I guess we should.
Let's look in this door.
Left to right.
Well, should we be looking for this Hugh kid?
As you came in, you noticed it had a similar thing to what they found on the other hall. There was 2 hallways branching off on this right wing, and you guys went down one of those, the first one. So this door likely leads into that second hallway.
Should we I don't think they're looking for that Hugh kid. Should we start looking for him?
Well,
I think they're gonna go steal stuff from the music room.
I don't see
what's his
stuff.
name said something about the house being broken into.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess
I don't
maybe
know.
that's linked to Hugh's disappearance.
We might be able to
Alright.
go to the cave to look for him if they come
You'd
around.
probably want to go
That's a
together.
different-
He did sound very worried about that cave.
Anyway,
We'll
the
just
kid
go
who
look.
got taken to the cave is a different kid. It was the Gravenstone
Gravinstats.
boy. Gravinstats, thank you.
And yes, there's
Hugh
a
disappeared
hefty
here.
reward for him.
So we can look around for him here while we're here, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Want to go in this room? In this hallway?
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for servants that we can ask about him. But sure, I guess.
You do recall that he said most everybody is gone from the mansion right now. There might still be a couple though. He did say some of the guards had been left, and perhaps some of the more trustworthy servants, the toughest and the ones who would not leave, regardless of any danger.
So there are 2 boys missing?
There are 2 boys missing.
Royal boy and his friend.
One of his friends, yes.
And the royal boy is in the cave?
They didn't say that. They said Dorothea,
The
the town
miller's wife.
gossip, the miller's wife.
Yeah.
She reported that she had seen a child being led into a cave by an adult, which was not acceptable, and she had quite a lot to say about it, as you can imagine.
Okay.
And then Hugh disappeared in this mansion, but we don't know if he's a boy, a young kid.
He is a young kid.
Okay.
He's a very young kid. He's 8.
He is.
Okay.
So there we go.
He's a little effeminate, so I would forgive you for mistaking him.
Okay.
He is a high elf, just like his mother. They're ruled by high elves. That's the Gravinstats. That's one of the reasons why they're so old. They live pretty long.
Okay.
So are we just
we
going
go-
to look?
Right.
Yeah, is this a room?
Yeah, let's go in there.
Okay, so this one? Right here. Okay.
Okay.
We start looking around. I'm looking for, people to ask about things, personally.
Okay, so you go into the hallway, and it opens up slightly to the right. There is one door on that side facing kind of towards you. And then there's also a door to your left, and down the hallway there is another door. And so there's essentially 3 doors facing you.
Okay.
And then there's one on your side if you go down a bit as well. That you would pass, you assume you'd pass the same room, like the study, it has 2 doors.
So
Can we each go in a different door?
If you want to.
Okay, I'll go in this door, you go in that door.
Okay.
You gonna tell each other about it when you're done? That's probably a wise idea.
Okay.
So, when you say this door, that door, which one do you mean? Because they could be any of them, and there's 3. And
First
there's 2
door.
of you.
To my right.
Alright, you enter a room that is essentially a glorified cell. You'll notice the door has a heavy iron lock that hasn't been used in a long time. And you should roll a history check.
Is this right? We found the cell on the right side?
Go one over, I guess. The study, I guess, would be in that spot if you want to be.
19.
19, huh? You know exactly what this is for. This is a holding cell for enemies of the town. If they grab an outlaw, they'll throw him in here for a few hours while the guard gets in. If someone's making trouble on the Lord Mayor's lawn, they throw him in there. Or if there's a drunk, they throw him in there. This is the holding cell. It's not generally a bad place, but it isn't necessarily fun, and there's nothing in it. It's just a bit dark, and there's this really weird claw mark on one of the walls. But it's not a wall that you would normally reach. It's towards the ceiling.
A claw mark?
Yes, as if someone had ripped into reinforced wood with
A person or
beast-like, but in a row of about 5. So similar to most mammals.
oh, okay. Just one. Okay. Are you doing her now, or are we going back?
Yeah, you enter a foyer. This is a beautiful sort of veranda almost room. There's a beautiful, beautiful window that lets you see out into the town. And it would have been a wonderful vision and amazing and great, but half the houses to the right are empty in the distance and look hideous now. Like things have been boarded up a bit. Some are just empty. One of them's roof is slightly bending. Things have gone rough for those houses, probably more than they should have been in the last while. You're not exactly sure why. There's no sign of that. But this room is pretty simple. There's a couple desks and a couple chairs. It's nothing that might hide any wonderful treasures. There is just a couple odd footprints in the floor. But they're not necessarily anything to be too interested about. There's just a couple scuff marks on the carpet.
Well, I am a tracker, sort of. So I guess I'll look at it, since that's what I was called here for.
Alright, what are you gonna roll for that? I assume it'd be survival?
I guess I would call it, investigation. So
Investigation
that's
would
only
work
1.
just fine.
Yeah, so that's only 8, though, so I look at it go.
You don't know anything unusual about these marks. You know that people have footprints, and this has a general shape of a human.
Yep, that's a footprint, alright.
And you this, you don't think this would be unusual on this style of carpet. It leaves a good impression, you think.
I'm failing in my job quietly. We go back out into the hall, and I assume we meet in the middle.
Warren, come look at this.
Okay.
It's just a cell used for outlaws, whoever, nothing special, but look at this claw mark up here.
That is definitely weird.
You can roll for that because you are a different person seeing it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So if Warren would like to, you could roll to see if you know anything special.
What do you think that is?
Huh. So I guess I'll do, maybe I'll do a nature check. So that's 18.
You notice that most animals don't do that.
That's weird.
In fact, you're not sure what animal would reach that high. It's almost 12 feet up.
That's
And
really weird.
it's pretty high, and it's in just the order that's just a bit too... It's got an opposable thumb, you think.
Yeah, that's really weird.
That's super weird. You're right. Okay.
You can tell her all this if you want, and you can just say, oh, what he said, to her.
All I say is, that is super weird.
So you don't tell her anything. Okay. Good defense. Right, so you guys, I'm going to let you guys check one more room, and then we'll go back to the other team.
Okay.
Did you find anything cool in your room?
There's, half the town is really crappy. Even though it's, the kind of the rich part of town, there are roofs falling in. That's weird.
Actually, if you would like to, you could roll an investigation check and see if you can notice any unique traits.
About the houses?
You haven't actually looked at those houses yet. Your character hasn't seen them. Hers has. So I would say you should roll you should roll an investigation check because you saw them and you want to know, like, you're looking around town for differences.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to the window and like peer out of it.
I'm gonna retcon this is what happened earlier too.
Okay, well,
you got this in your mind and just didn't formulate till now.
I only got 7. It's
7?
a perception check.
You didn't notice anything unusual.
No, I didn't
You were
even
so
notice.
convinced about those big destroyed houses, those ones that looked like that is odd. You did not see anything else of note.
Like, it's really odd. I don't know.
What do I do? What do I check?
There's
Do
another room.
you want to look at the houses? See what you
You can
notice?
go into the room she was in. You can go anywhere you want.
Wherever you
really.
want.
But if you want to go into the room that you haven't been into, you can do that. Or at least you can try, right?
Okay, let's go together to this other room.
Okay.
Alright. It isn't necessarily the easiest to open, but it does open. It wasn't locked per se. And you open it, and what you find is books. Tons of books. Books on books on books, and they all look incredibly boring.
Start pulling them all off the shelves and look for the hidden door.
They're not even on shelves, that's the problem.
dang it.
They're stacked on top of each other. It's basically a room surrounded. Every wall is a desk, and each one has a pile of about 20 books, and each of them says something incredibly boring like tax returns for the last year, and the year after that, and the year back 100 years on one. And then the other side is files of complaint and things like that for over 100 years as well.
It's boring mayor stuff. Like,
Yeah, kind of.
okay.
So you guys have found that, and there's nothing odd in here. There's probably not even anything worth stealing. This is all just record keeping. It's the boring part of being Lord Mayor, you would assume.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys have checked that room, and enough time has gone by that these two get to do their thing.
Oh boy, I'm just contemplating if it's really worth breaking into this door because if it's not a heavy lock.
Give me
What's
a
this?
sleight
She's
of
contemplating
hand check.
whether it's worth breaking something?
And
She was
you have
gonna chip a
proficiency
piece
in
off of the
thieves' tools
marble.
and thieves' tools.
I've got where's she putting who?
You have thieves' tools.
I have thieves' tools.
Do you have proficiency in them?
Maybe.
I'm still transfixed by the painting of the ugly
Where would
dwarf.
I find proficiency in thieves' tools?
It's so really ugly.
That is one ugly dwarf.
That is the ugliest dwarf you could ever imagine, and you are impressed. It's a work of art.
Yes, as an orc, I appreciate ugliness.
Where would I find proficiency in thieves' tools if I had it?
In tools, they would be under your other ones next to your languages right here.
I got a dice proficiency. I have a dice proficiency.
No, you don't have it, unfortunately.
Well. So do I still roll for sleight of hand?
Yeah, roll sleight of hand. I was just going to see if you had any value.
Yeah, I've got an 8 total for that.
Okay. You know what? The problem is, you notice that this lock has been hit by something. It's already been broken, sort of.
Okay, so I'm going to use
You
my...
get advantage. You can roll again.
I can roll
okay.
again. Huh?
Unless what?
I said I was going to use my hammer that I keep in my belt to smash it.
Oh, well, you could do that if you want.
He's not here anymore, so it's not like anyone's going to hear it, so I'm going to smash it.
Fair enough.
All right, go
I
ahead.
want to smash it. What do I do?
Just Grog runs over.
You don't even want to steal anything. You're just like, I want to smash it.
Yeah, she had her shot, and now I'm going to smash it.
You would roll a athletics check
Okay?
because you're going to be hitting something precisely.
Good thing I have a 5 plus on that. 19 plus 5, so 24.
24. You smash that lock right off. The doorknob comes off. And the door slides right open.
Okay.
What's in there?
Okay.
You see a child's room.
Ooh.
2 child's rooms. You're still in there, actually, based on the beds.
Let's investigate this room.
Yes.
Is that perception?
Everybody, yeah, your passive perceptions.
Okay.
You don't even have to roll for this. Just tell me what they are.
12 is my passive perception.
Yeah, okay, and Josh, what's yours?
So it's a 3 then?
+3, yeah. You add
Plus
3 to whatever you.
Yeah, okay, so +3, and hers is some other number. It's 8 plus, so 4. Hers is +4.
Okay.
Mine's plus.
Josh Grog, you see
Yes.
there are 2 wardrobes on the side.
Okay.
You don't know what's in them. They're both closed.
Okay.
There is a dresser between the 2. Don't know what's in that, but it's finely made.
Okay.
There is a few porcelain little statues on top of it. You know, children ones. One's a little knight, one's a little dragon, and one's a little, maid sitting on a little kind of pillow.
I go to smash the porcelain things.
Okay.
Can you take the dragon before he smashes it?
Well, okay.
You have to know that he's gonna.
For speed in this case.
This is ridiculous. Okay.
You're so mean!
I just like to smash stuff. This seems very appealing.
Josh goes into a child's room, immediately wants to smash the decorations.
He'll never know it was us.
Okay, where's the speed up?
You have to watch this child weep as he comes back to all of his smash.
Okay, so I should roll for
You guys both roll
speed.
for athletics.
Athletics?
Roll athletics.
I'm so much better than that. What?
Roll athletics.
Okay.
Athletics, not acrobatics?
You can roll
Darn it.
acrobatics if it's better.
Yes, please.
You're
All right.
making
Ooh, I got a 20 plus 4.
I got a 4
natural
anyway,
20.
so I'm only at
Mine's
9.
She jumps over the bed, essentially. In this epic
She just
maneuver,
sees you cock the
and
hammer.
grabs that dragon faster than you can blink. And you're just like, you think, I'm gonna smash it?
So I
saw
look
it,
at
she
her.
did that.
I look at her and look at the dragon, and I just smash the other stuff.
When you walk over, and then you smash the other
Yes.
stuff. Like an absolute barbarian.
like out of spite for her stealing the dragon.
I carefully put the
Okay.
dragon in my bag. I'm saving this guy.
Okay, so in all seriousness, I want to look inside one of the.
Oh, did you
cabinets.
write dragon? Like porcelain
I
dragon
did write
statue
porcelain dragon
on your treasures.
statue.
I want to look inside one of the closets. Was it closets or cabinets?
There were two. They were basically wardrobes.
Wardrobes. I want to look inside one of the wardrobes.
Okay. Which one? The one on the left?
And then
or
I
the
want
one
to
on the right?
smash the
You're
wardrobe.
closer to the one on the left.
One on the left. That one's closer to me.
You rip it open, and you see a bunch of little boys' clothes for a young boy, maybe about 4 or 5 years old.
A young,
Okay.
much sadder boy now.
I take one of the shirts and I put it on my cowbell and dress it up like a doll.
Your cowbell.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you make a roll of performance check. Let's see how well you do it, making it look like a doll.
Performance is one of my strong areas.
Exactly. I want to see if it works.
It's a 4.
It does not look like a doll. It looks retarded.
Well, secretly it's to dull the sound of my cowbell.
Oh, so in the end, it's really like you just wrapped it around him, basically. And you thought that, like, it was gonna make it look like a doll. But it doesn't look anything.
Hey, orc dolls are different than people dolls, okay?
You're not wrong, but you're also so wrong.
Alright, halfway. What are you gonna do?
You said there was a cabinet?
There were 2 wardrobes.
Wardrobes. Is it only 2 wardrobes?
I opened the one. You should probably.
There's one on the right. He just opened the one to your left. The statues were on this little drawer in the middle. This little sort of.
Like a little shelf.
Yeah, there's a couple, like, you'd think there were a couple drawers you could open, but they both have keyholes as well, and
Can I pick them?
you could try. But they're
there's-
very small, very fine.
It's not worth it then. Alright, I'll open up the other wardrobe. What's in it?
Alright, you open up, there's girl clothes, about 6 years old, and there's also...
So why?
You should roll a investigation check.
He says there's 1 child missing. Dang it, that's a 5. Plus investigation is 1.
You don't find anything else of note in it.
We're doing really bad at searching this room.
I don't even know if there's anything in there.
I say we leave the room. I say we leave this room and we go down that hallway.
But you guys do remember, this guy has 2 children.
Okay.
This is their room.
I thought he only had the 1 child.
Stuff.
I thought he only had the 1 child.
No, he is 2. Remember, the noble house.
It's not his
has a
child
noble.
that's missing.
Okay.
He's his liege.
That's
He's
it.
bearing down his
Okay.
head. His boss is essentially got his head on the
Okay.
chopping block.
So I say-
Your lost
Kids.
son.
Okay.
Okay, I say, bro, I say we leave this room. They're already going to notice a smashed lock and some
And
stolen
your-
boys'
and your-
clothing. We should really just leave.
And the smashed porcelains.
There are some damage here and a missing dragon. So I say we leave the room and go down that hallway.
You might not.
Yeah,
We'll see if they find out.
let's try
We
and
might
work
take it out of
our.
our 120 gold, so maybe we'll only end up
Better
with
use
100.
that charisma.
Yeah.
I got the charisma.
I have a lot of charisma too.
Well, let me just put it this way: you're gonna need all you can get.
Okay. So we go out that door and we go down the hallway that splits into two, right?
Yeah. Well, there's this hall. This room opens up, and to your right, there's those two hallways. And there's one, and then there's another one further down. There's no other doors, though. They just end, and then there's the really ugly dwarf at the very end staring at you like it's staring at you from heaven.
I am going to hit the painting of the dwarf that I thought was looking at me funny, because he deserves it.
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
This is the one thing I agree with you smashing.
Okay. Strength check.
Gotta smash it.
18.
Dang. What's your strength modifier?
I was with the strength modifier.
Oh, 18? That's actually not enough. You mark the painting, and there's this little rub mark on it.
From a giant hammer?
Well, what weapon were you using? Just a hammer?
Oh no, I should have used the hand axe.
An axe?
Yes.
Either way,
So
you've noticed
slashes it.
You've noticed this painting, like you've rubbed it a bit, and there's a mark. But this thing is just absurdly resilient. It's not natural.
Okay.
It's
Something weird is going on about this painting. Okay.
look, Josh. Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yeah, Arcana.
That's magic.
Oh boy. I'm not
How
good
much
at
you
that.
know.
I'm not good at that.
Magic knowledge, knowing how it works.
Oh, I only got an 8.
Oh.
And you have a poor score in that anyway. You totally ignore the fact that there's little runes all around the edges of the painting that you notice. You don't notice those. You're starting to get this feeling that this dwarf is so ugly that it cannot be killed by mortal man.
I am about to try and smash it again, but I'm going to make sure that the halfling...
Let's see, I've got, would this be investigation?
It'd be Arcana too, right?
Yeah, if you're looking for, but if you're just looking to see if you find those runes, you can roll investigation, but they're not hard to see once you get up close. So I wouldn't make
I just can't see them apparently, so whatever.
No, you see them, you just don't care. Like, you just don't know if they matter.
So if
So
I roll,
it's just fancy border.
Fancy.
if I roll for an Arcana, does that mean I can decipher the runes if I get high enough?
It means that you would understand their purpose if you get high enough. You could decipher them if you get a nat 20. You don't have any magical experience, so you're rolling basically for anything at all.
Come on,
Let's just
20.
see if I can get, I got a 13 plus 1 is 14.
You know there's runes, and you know they do something magic, and that's probably why.
I'd say we move on from this.
dwarf.
We'll go find the music room. Stupid ugly dwarf.
All right, fine. We'll move on and go look for the music room.
The dwarf seems to blink in mockery.
Okay, so we're gonna go down maybe first or second hallway. What do you think?
Right here, this very end, this corner, that elbow.
What hallway are we in right now?
Yeah, that side.
we
It's
haven't gone
right
down
there.
one yet. There's
It
2
looks-
of them.
It sees all.
She's all.
That
That's the dwarf
That dwarf
painting?
painting is my favorite
Yeah.
creation.
All right, Burl. Let's
So
let's
we're
go.
right here.
Yeah, I think you're looking at it from this angle.
How many?
Down
Just glancing down the 2 hallways. How many doors are on what sides?
All right, so which hallways are you looking at? Both of them?
Yeah.
You're gonna just look at both. When you look at the one that was closest to the stairs you came from, there were 2 doors.
Okay.
When you look at the next one, there are 3 on the right and 2 on the left, much like the other wings.
Okay. So I say we go down the one with more doors because that's probably more likely to have music.
Going to Mordor, huh?
Go to the more doors.
One does not simply go down to Mordor.
Okay.
Just to try and speed things up a little bit, I'm gonna go down the other hall and check the first.
Okay, we're gonna split. I'm going down the one with more doors. She's going down the one with 2 doors.
I'm gonna check the first door.
So she's going down 2 doors, you're going down 3 doors. All right, so we're going to do this based on the speed at which you can do that. She's faster. We've established this.
That's not true. It's just that one incident.
Well,
I hesitated because I didn't
look, I
really
had
want
to
to
pick
smash it,
someone
but I kind of did.
arbitrarily. I'm picking her because,
All right, go ahead.
frankly, she has less to do.
Okay.
The first door on your right, you open it up. It's a beautiful dining room.
Okay, that's
Big
fine.
double door. This is where they probably eat. The silverware is mostly gone. It's actually kind of frustrating for you.
Dang it. Alright, this room is boring. What's in the other one?
The other one down, that one you find their living room. This one still has a few ornate things in it. There's at least 2 major drawers there that look like they would be where you probably keep something interesting. There's a couple statues on each. Of course, one of this flower goddess, the goddess of the garden, is on each one. It's sort of like, your home shrine.
I don't like this goddess lady. She's creepy. Too bad I don't have that hammer. Hey! Just... What's his face?
I mean, let's just be clear. Destroying the things of goddesses who may or may not be real might not be the best thing to do with your time.
Especially
you
since...
get to be yourself.
Alright, so this fancy drawer, yeah, you have that thought in the back of your mind of, but you can still do what you want.
You can do what you want. Look,
I'll just let him know.
I'm just warning you, there are consequences for your actions. They might just be offending the people who live here. They might think some kind of demon tried to get into their house. You're gonna have to try and explain that one, because I'm pretty sure they know it wasn't a demon.
Hey, I saved the dragon.
Okay, you did.
If you give it back, they'll know that. Otherwise, they won't know, and hopefully you don't tell them. But if you're going to investigate that room in thorough, you're going to have to go in.
Alright, so yeah, I'll walk in and go up to the cabinets or whatever.
Roll for me a perception check.
Perception! Not passive, just adding the perception.
Yes.
5.
You rolled a 5? Mm-hmm. You walk right up and you step on something you probably shouldn't have. As you step on this glorious, gorgeous rug you hadn't noticed, it coils around your body and begins to strangle you out.
Oh, crud. Help!
It's releasing this odd noise and you're just being absolutely crushed by it.
Okay, she's being crushed by a rug.
A rug?
Yeah.
It's actually almost 10 feet wide in each direction. It's a big rug.
The one thing I thought she would be... I'd leave her alone for 5 minutes.
That said, she's not dying. It's not killing her.
It's just crushing me.
Really annoying.
Oh.
Can I call out for help?
You can roll a... This would be trying to resist something preventing you from it, so...
Is it a saving throw?
Roll a performance.
Performance saving?
Performance check, actually. This won't be a saving throw. You're not trying to save her from anything. You're just trying to make noise when you can't.
Ooh, I got a 20 plus 1.
Stop getting those.
Wait, was that a nat 20?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, we're all looking at it. It's a
And
nat
you
20.
call out and somehow through doors and down the hall.
And we can hear you.
And he knows that you are in the room all the way down the hall and to the left. It's a loud call.
And we also know exactly which room you're in, even though we've never been over there.
So she's had time to check 2 rooms. Have I had time to check any of the rooms before I hear that?
You do. You get to check 2 rooms.
Okay. So I'm gonna check
Okay, but then it's our turn.
the 2 on the left. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it'll be your turn before they get to actually meet.
Okay. I'm gonna check the two because there's like 5 rooms, right? There's 3 on one side, 2 on the other. So I'm gonna check the 2 on the one side.
Well, I mean, she's in one of those 2.
No, the other hall with 5 doors? There's
Yeah, he's in another hall with 5 doors, and Josh knows that she's in the room.
Oh, 2 of those doors
left.
go to the same 2 that she was in.
He learns that because she doesn't have 20.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm learning so much from that. Okay. So I'm gonna open the first 2 on the right that were before I hear that.
Okay. You open the first one, it's kitchen.
Okay.
Full of sharp knives.
I'm gonna take a knife.
Alright?
Never can have too many knives.
Roll for me a investigation check. And I'll tell you what kind of knife you get.
It's a 7.
You find
You
out
have a nice choppy knife.
Okay,
Pretty
knife.
good one.
Nice choppy knife.
It's pretty big.
Okay.
And just write a knife
Good grog like.
on your
You
inventory.
would give it like a 20% choppy.
Okay.
If you were going to use that
And then
knife,
what's
that?
it would be kind of a lesser dagger.
Because what's in the other room that I can investigate besides the
You
kitchen?
investigate it, and you see a child's playroom.
Man, these child things drive me crazy.
This is the room full. It's got little toys.
Little
It's got
porcelain
little
toys.
dolls.
I want to be smashed.
I smash it all.
Okay. Roll
Why
for
are you
me.
so cruel to children?
He led a half orc into his house with a giant hammer. His fault. Okay. And then left us alone. I don't know what. What?
In his mind, nothing you can do to this house will be worse than what's being done.
Don't say that. No, I'm gonna do it anyway though, because that's my character. Go ahead.
Like he was thinking of tearing it down and building a new one back.
Okay. It's just what you expect to happen, right? It's logical. I mean,
Josh, roll for your like dexterity.
Frog. This is why we
that's
can't
terrible.
have nice things.
I'm not very good at smashing these, I guess.
No, you just don't have time.
A tiny part of you has a moral dilemma.
There's a lot of things to smash.
You gotta smash something, and then that's when you hear me yelling.
That's a total of 9.
Alright, so you smash some blocks like Godzilla, you pretend to be Godzilla for a bit. You know, you pick some dolls.
I guess maybe I smashed them, but my heart's not in it.
It really isn't. You're just like, I feel
It's just like going through the motions at this point.
It really isn't.
Okay. And then I hear her, and then I run
And then you
over.
hear her,
Okay.
and I guess you're gonna go help her.
Yeah.
So you pop right out of that door and to where she was.
Okay.
And you
So I'm running
smash
over there,
her
and
with
then
a hammer.
yes.
It's your turn. You guys are back. There's one door you haven't explored. You know the other door goes to the study. The one you're across from essentially goes somewhere you haven't been, and then it's the hallway back to the main room.
And then you know that there's the room that I'm in and exactly where it's at.
Yes. Even though we've never been in that area.
All you know is that she's on the other side of the building, and she's just yelling a squeaky noise of "help me." Whether you want to help her or not is totally up to you.
This is happening before that yell happens.
Yeah, you have time to check this room.
Okay.
So I guess we check this room.
Yep.
Hey, you pop in. It's a library. It's a really nice library. Like,
So we found the boring book room, and then we
this is
found
the
the
fun
not
book
boring
room.
book
This
room.
is the party book room. The books are on shelves. There's all sorts of books. You've probably never seen this many.
Pull off the books and find the hidden door.
And as a drow, most of the books in your lands were tended to be very, very cloistered. You weren't allowed to go to a library. Libraries weren't open to anyone. Everyone had their own personal library, and no one else got to see them. So this might be a bit of an experience for you.
Okay.
You guys want to do anything in this library?
We need a moment to bask.
Would you like to investigate it? Maybe look for anything notable?
Pull all the books off the shelf and find the hidden door.
When we're done basking, yes. I'm just gonna do a short perception check to look around.
What did you get?
It's 13.
14?
13.
13. Oh, that's not as good as I thought. You look around. A couple of the books are out. They're open. Someone's been reading some of them. You read some. Some are about ghosts. Some are about local legends and monsters. One-hit werewolves. You know, all the classic culprits that might do some damage and kill people horribly. It looks like Radimir's been looking for anything he could in any time he had, or someone else in his house has been looking for that. But that's about all you can get from those books. Frankly, they're not very useful books. You can tell that because one of them was thrown against the wall in potentially rage. There's actually a small dent. It's not hard to see though, so there's no way you would miss that even with the perception check.
Do I pick it up and look at it, and it's also
If you want
just
to.
junk?
You pick it up and you read a folk tale about the big bad wolf, essentially. About a wolf who
Big bag werewolf.
follows people, eats a couple people, manages to break somebody's house by sitting on it. It's a very odd child's book. You've never read it. You think these people are a bit strange.
Yeah.
Then again, you've always lived sort of nearby, so you figured, maybe some of those tales about Brunnogarte is full of weirdos is maybe true.
What do you do, Ginny, while I'm looking at books?
So,
If you want, you can also roll a perception check.
okay. Do I roll the...
Roll for your perception skill.
Nice.
It's on your skill tree. This is active perception. It's not something that's just happening while you're around.
11.
Okay, you see about the same thing she does.
Whatever that. Oh, you already did.
Though you missed maybe some of the details about the werewolves and whatnot. You saw the dent in the wall and saw the book she picked up.
But didn't you say this is like where I'm from, people's
You
libraries?
would never have seen this many books. You're probably in shock at just how many books are here and that you can be in this room.
But everyone has their own library, so
Oh, sure.
this
They have a
tells me
library
about
of like
that
10
person.
books. They don't have big libraries. They have their own small collection, and no one else gets to see it. They're very personal. And in their defense, if someone were to find, say, a book they could use to frame you, they'd be looking for it. And a lot of dark elves are very, very careful about who they let see anything they like, in case another dark elf uses it against them.
So what do I see that I could use against this person?
You don't really see much, to be honest. You're not sure what and sort of a mix between a halfling and a human would be worried about. He looks like he's in charge. What's he afraid of? You're not sure. You didn't roll high enough to necessarily find blackmail. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You guys are really mean to this partner guy. And he's not a bad guy. At least not yet. You don't know anything about him.
You got just Grog
not doing
smashing the
anything.
kids' toys. You got
I mean, if
me
he's bad now, he's totally justified. Let's just be real.
stealing his, what's the sentimental jewelry.
I'm not doing anything.
You're fine.
Lulu
What-
over here
what is the
trying to
incriminating
blackmail
by
him.
association? They get incriminated.
So we saw the library, and now we hear the scream.
Yes, now you
No, we
understand.
get 2 rooms. Because everybody else got 2 rooms.
True.
So maybe we'll pass through the other part of
There's
the
a
library.
door on the way over. They didn't see it. They were running through really fast on their team group.
So ready to smash stuff.
Honestly, it's a small door. It's very simple, very plain. There's no lock. You can go into it if you
Let
want.
me guess, that's the music room.
That was.
So where is
It's
this?
right next to the master bedroom, just
okay.
to its right.
Okay.
Okay, so this
That's why you guys didn't see it. You weren't looking around when you were doing it.
Just
and
like,
it's
no,
it's a
go in
bland
here.
door. It looks brown. The wall is brown there. It basically looks secret. But you see it because they're going slow. And because it's like right next to their face when they walk by.
Let's go.
You see a nursery. There's a little crib. There's little things prepared. It doesn't look like it's ever been used though. It looks like they're setting up for its use. There's nothing too crazy there unless you want to get really into investigation.
I'll do like just a perception check since we're looking around. I got a natural 20.
Natural 20, huh?
I can tell exactly what gender this baby is going to be and when it's going to be born.
Well, you know there's never been a baby in this room, but you can tell there's a lot of little signs that this room has been prepared for almost about 2 months. So in your reckoning, this would be about a woman who's about 4 or 5 months along. They're just getting ready for a noble person. When you roll an at 20, I give you a lot of information you don't need. But you do notice that this room, it has a small door that connects to the master bedroom. It's locked to all get out, and that's probably intentional. It's if they don't want a back door to the master bedroom in case someone sneaks in. But you'll also notice that on the door when you came in, there was at least one little scratch mark. Not a big one, just one. Someone at some point bumped it accidentally.
Oh, am I seeing just every tiny detail of this house that has nothing to do with anything?
That stick out for someone who just rolled a nat 20.
What do you do, Ginny?
Can I like beat down the door to the master bedroom?
You can give me a strength check. This is going to be hard.
Meanwhile,
This door is reinforced.
12.
You don't beat it down, you hit it, and it hurts you more than you hurt it.
you're just looking for like,
Essentially, you get sore from hitting it.
Wait, but I'm a monk. Can I do some like
Do you have an
Something
ability
with
that?
the
Do you
wood.
have a punch ability or like a key ability? Look at your abilities. Tell me if you have one, and I'll let you try.
what does that mean? I have like a ton of acrobatics.
You could try jumping in the door gracefully. I mean, there's not a lot you can do to a door that's so thoroughly blocked, unless you were trying to break something particular. But what would you break? You would have to be incredibly good at rolling an investigation check. Please do that. And I'll give you an advantage if you can roll high enough.
2.
You have no idea. You're not used to this kind of door. Frankly, this kind of door isn't something they would use where you're from. Or anyone you found. This is a reinforced door. You almost expect to see this kind of thing in like a military fort. But then again, you realize this is the man who runs the town of at least 3,000 people. At least the last time you heard. They have a little sign out front. And
Are you strong?
I'm just looking at you like, why are you doing that? Like, there's a
We gotta
door
open this door.
to the master bedroom, like
I
right
don't
over
think
there.
you do.
I say-
you didn't seem like.
Why
Did
would
any of you
ever
guys
do that?
ask? I'll give you guys this. Did any of you guys ask where you might have disappeared?
We were looking for people to ask things like that.
All right. Would you like to actually try to look for people
Well, that's what I was doing.
instead of knock down doors?
I
Call out.
Wait, is there another door to this master bedroom?
yes.
Oh. I thought this was
It's
a
over
secret.
here.
So far, you've seen 3.
Okay. Well, let's go try and find a door to get in there and see if there's anyone that can help us.
But at
unlock
that
this
moment,
door.
we hear a cry, right?
Yeah, I feel like they should hear her at this point.
Oh yeah. Now you guys hear the cry now.
And we ignore it.
You also
I think
start
this door
to
leads
hear
into the master
people
bedroom.
walking up the stairs.
Because of the yell and the nat 20 yell.
You probably would assume so.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you heard it. All right, so we're gonna go back to the other 2 now and
Okay.
give them their little reunion.
Okay. So I open the door to the room that this time.
Sure,
You
the
open
door
the
is
door to the living room. This is the first time you've seen it. Roll a
Okay.
perception check.
before the rug gets you too.
Okay.
Oh, is that her friend? Yes. The gnome
I
lady
have
come
a
randomly comes
21.
in or something.
21, huh?
Total, yeah.
Yeah, Josh, you see her absolutely being totally taken out WWE style.
Okay.
And
It's like 40 minutes late
you see
to the thing that I said that I
Two-
had at 8.
You see 2 solid drawers. You see exactly about their craftsmanship. You know, they're pretty, they're just for looks, really.
Okay.
They're not actually rich.
Okay.
And you also see there's a few chairs, a few couches,
Okay.
and maybe a small bookshelf for stories that might be enjoyably read.
Okay.
You know, there's also a small candle stand
Yeah.
for reading by,
Yeah.
you'd
Okay.
assume.
Okay. So the question is, do I want to save her from the rug, or just
I'm gonna start giving her saving throws like the moment
I hope you
we're
find
done
it.
with you. So
okay?
figure
So
it out, man. If you want to
Yeah.
help her, like maybe she is.
I am going to
Isn't she your best friend?
I mean, you can tell she's not hurt yet. But if she stays there, she might actually.
I am going to take my knife and start stabbing the rug.
She's in the rug.
No, but the part that she's not in. It's a big rug, and she's a small halfling.
Fair enough. But
Like,
you're gonna have to roll
playing?
pretty effectively. So let's see.
He just like, she's being strangled
Josh,
and he
give me
goes
a
over here and
dexterity
saws
check
this part of
to
the rug
miss
off.
her.
And like,
You
she's
have-
still over there being
To
strangled.
miss her.
To not hit her, yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, I might stab you. 19.
no.
You're fine. Yeah, you
Yeah.
miss her entirely. You
Yeah.
hit the rug only.
I'm just stabbing the rug.
And so she'll get advantage on her check.
Look at that.
Yay! An
You guys
advantage.
are lucky, actually. I planned this to be a lot more deadly, but we just don't have time.
Okay, so my check is doing what now?
You're gonna roll a strength check.
Oh, jeez. Great. Yeah,
There's
the
only
one.
one way out, but you get advantage, so you can roll 2 d20s and take the best.
2 d20s and take the best. Good, because my
And
strength is
you
a
add your strength to that whole pack.
My strength is a -1.
Oh no.
Well, hopefully you roll. It's not the hardest challenge, but hopefully you roll well.
I hope I roll well too. Okay, we got one 13, which will be a 12, and one 16, so that'll be a 15. Hey.
15, huh?
Yep.
You know, that's just enough. It's loose, and you're gonna be able to get out next turn, next 6 seconds.
Next turn.
You know, wiggle your way out. All right.
I just dropped the die. Where did it
So,
go?
Josh, is there anything you want to do in the next 6 seconds?
So I've stabbed the rug.
You can pull her out.
Yes, please
But that
do.
will take your turn. And what's going to happen next?
I gotta take Pharaoh.
I decide to switch methods and go with the hammer after I've
It's
already
an
stabbed
enchanted rug.
it. I've
Well,
stabbed the
you
rug.
don't actually know. You have
I'm
to
gonna
check.
smash it with a hammer.
You're gonna smash it with a hammer. She's in the rug.
Are you trying to kill
You
her?
can't miss.
No, she's a small thing and it's a big rug. We've been over this.
And you just
You
want
have
to
to
do
roll
it?
another dexterity check with disadvantage because it's a hammer. It distributes force.
I don't know what
me.
disadvantage
You roll
is.
2d20s and you take the worst.
Oh, please don't hurt
There's a
me.
12
Please don't hurt me.
and there's an 11,
So it's
And-
11 plus your dex.
which is a 2, so 13.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
You bump her for 1 point of damage.
Ha!
I mean,
She doesn't get a chance to.
I was excited that she didn't take more damage than that.
I don't know.
I've only got 9 HP.
I don't know. My method so far has been smashing
children's
most things.
toys.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
saying,
I've been smashing
in his
children's
defense,
toys
this
the whole
buggy is trying to murder her.
We've been searching rooms and I've been smashing things.
Alright, so that was your turn, and because apparently you're in combat with a rug, everyone else is going to move in that rate. You hear footsteps going faster now up the stairs. There's clinking. Someone is probably wearing armor. It's your two's turn. You get to go. You can go down the stairs and up the other stairs and into the hallway next to it, one of the hallways. But that's about as much as you can do in the time frame.
Wait. So we hear her scream and we hear the footsteps,
Yes.
and we
You
have
heard the
to choose
scream
which
earlier.
one.
Now you're just hearing hammering and stabbing and noises and scare noises. So things are happening, but you don't know what.
That was my split.
And I don't care because they're annoying.
Because we're annoying.
I'm gonna go see what's going on.
With them?
I don't
You
know.
assume
for
it's
sure if
them. You don't actually know. You're
I'm
just
gonna-
hearing noises that sound maybe like them.
I'm
But
gonna-
what about the people coming up the stairs?
I assume they're coming up the stairs because they also hear her yelling. It was a really loud yelp. And
Would
then
you
I
like
said
to
to get
fast
a
forward to the
I got a
room?
natural 20 on my cry.
Yeah, don't you want to ask the guard something?
I think we'll meet them there.
Oh,
I feel like we should meet up at this point.
Alright,
let's all
so you
meet
guys
up.
do.
Okay.
Everyone's in the room,
like
and then
every
two people
interaction
walk in
hears me.
just after you guys get your bearings.
Through like all the walls.
And then
really
all
quick
That's
door.
getting pretty
Okay,
good.
So her natural 20 on that yell was so mighty that it summons you from wherever you were, right?
Yes. You get the chance to hear that because you were skulking around this guy's mansion.
Oh, goodness.
Sit down together.
I got you something, don't worry.
Yeah.
You've been here for a bit, but you didn't look at most everything. You were interested in this guy's mansion. He's your employer. You know he's the Lord Mayor. Oh yeah. You got a message through your criminal contact from him.
Oh.
He shouldn't have that access, but you know that he administers the town for the Gravestats.
That's right.
And they are very much involved in spies and crime, and so that noble family is very much able to maneuver with the darker sides of society, and so you would understand that if he's dealing with them, he can know how to contact someone if he's in need. And you know that there was desperation. He was very much interested in assistance because he had said lots of people were dying and he needed assistance of any kind. Any kind, underlined like 4 times.
Any kind, because I am anything.
And you said let her at the end because you essentially were going to let her be the face of this operation because she's the noble board, and you were going to stake it out.
Yep.
But now that you've been staking at the outside and you haven't actually found very much,
Okay.
you get the chance to run in the building. There's a beautiful fountain out front, but unfortunately it's a stone fountain, nothing to steal. We've been over this. And there's up these stairs. There are 2 sets of stairs essentially, and it looks pretty obvious. Each one leads to a different wing. You heard her from the west wing, which would be on your left. You gonna go up there too? You also hear footsteps coming up this middle staircase that's kind of harder to tell in between the other two that goes down.
Wait, do I know everybody on the team yet? Have
You
we
know
all met?
her,
No.
but
Okay.
you don't know the others.
Okay.
That said, you've been staking out, so you've seen a drow and a human and a half-orc come into this building. So you've got a good idea of who's been brought in. You'll notice them when you see them. You just haven't met
Okay.
them.
I hear footsteps coming. I'm going to.
You're not actually in trouble with them yet.
No, I know.
So you shouldn't be too
I know.
worried.
Can I hide in this front room?
Make a stealth check.
I need a D20.
It's just like it's a
It's
Pavlovian response at this point.
Sense, it's hard
What
to
is that number?
6 or
Is the,
It's
I
a
think it's
Pavlovian
6
response at
plus
this point.
stealth,
Armored
right?
feet stomping towards you.
Plus
the dots on the bottom.
Oh, 14.
14. Let's see. Let me roll a die.
Here's some random die you can borrow.
Yeah, so they don't see you. You'll notice a man in armor.
Okay.
Pretty tall, human, definitely, or something maybe as tall. You're not sure, but you think it's human. You've got a good idea of people like
Anything taller than me is obviously.
Plus, you kind of can see most of him, so like his armor's good, but it's not covering his whole body. It's not full plate or anything. It's
Okay.
It's mostly like a couple plates and some scale mail. You know, classic.
Okay.
Cheap armor for a cheap guy. He's probably a guard of the house in some guard, and he's also being sort of escorted by a maid as well. This maid looks pretty gruff though. She's seen some hard times. She's got a couple scars on her face. She actually looks like she could punch you out. Like she's a tough old lady.
Wait, so this is our contact's mansion, right?
This is your contact's mansion. They just came up from
think
the
we're within an
basement
hour.
or whatever's lower.
9 is when it's
Okay.
about.
Can I make a
Do you not
perception
have
check
a
to
phone?
see if it
It's over
is?
the chart.
If I would know?
Last I checked, it
If it's
was
the master
getting
of the
a
house?
like later into the age.
Yeah, sure.
That
Roll a
better
perception
factor?
check.
Wait, I still need
In fact, actually, here, roll history.
history. Okay. Where's
Because he's the lord of a town. He would be well known for his
that
symbols.
is a 19 plus 4, which would be
23.
a 23.
You know this definitely isn't him. He's got a small symbol on the side, but it looks like this guy, he's hired help. He's clearly not in the finery that you'd expect the Lord Mayor to be in. Plus, you also know the Lord Mayor is actually quite short. And this guy's huge. He's almost 7 feet.
But is
The
there
maid is only about 4'10", but she still looks almost as dangerous.
is
She's giving off an aura of death.
just giving off an aura of death?
Missing one.
But are they like? Can I tell from here if they're like the mayor's underlings or not?
You know this guy's wearing the mayor's symbol.
Okay, so he is. I'm gonna assume he is.
It's got a rat on it. The Lord Mayor, you know his name is, he's Radomir.
Radomir.
What happened to my D3?
That's his personal name. He was named, essentially, what his name actually means is Defender of the Peace. But it was a joke, and he's gone with it his whole life. He's a commoner, so he took it as his symbol.
Perfect.
He has a great sense of humor, by the way.
We didn't see that one.
They didn't get it because they were busy intimidating and stuff.
It was
Wait,
great. We'll catch you
Well,
up
now
on
that
it.
I figured out that he's probably working with the mayor, can I check the room for any valuables that catch my eye?
This is pretty open of a courtyard almost.
Wait, I thought I was in the house at this point.
You're in the house. It's just the big open room of the house. Roll your
Oh.
perception, and I will tell you if anything remains to be taken.
19 plus, where's my perception? Perception 3, that would be a 22.
22, you notice that this is mostly stripped bare. And you knew that they were sort of abandoning the house. At least you'd seen them doing that. So you know nothing in here is probably worth selling. You know, since they're your employer, anything would be maybe more noticeable, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth like coppers or silvers, and you're looking for gold.
But is there a spoon?
There are no spoons in the courtyard. No one's been keeping those. There might be one in a potted plant, but you can never tell with plants.
Can't trust him.
Well, I guess I will dejectedly go down the stairs to the basement.
Well, I mean, that's where they're coming up from.
Oh, I thought they'd
They're
already
turning the
passed.
corner, they're coming up the stairs now. This all happened really fast because you are very fast at noticing things.
I'm very.
So here's your chance. You can wait until they go by, or you can address them and pretend like you weren't hired.
I'm gonna wait till they go past.
Alright. So you wait till they go past, they walk up, they go around the corner, you can't see them anymore, but you hear them walking down the hallway, kind of to your left and up about 10 feet.
And that's where we see them?
And they'll see them in just one moment. If you want to head downstairs, this is your time, or you can follow them and see what they're doing.
Nah, man, I trust my underling. She's head of this mission. I'm
getting strangled by a rug.
I don't know this. I just hear your. And she's fine.
You don't hear me yelling for help.
She's fine.
So, you go down the stairs and you see a large, solid wooden door.
Friends like these,
very
am I right?
simply decorated. And we're gonna go to these guys now.
Okay.
Deal with them. You guys are in the room. She's basically just been hit by a hammer.
She's wrapped up in a rug, and just Scrog is over like being
The
like.
rug is sliding off of her right about now as she's basically gonna be free in just a moment. And then the door opens.
Oh.
And you guys all see these two people begin, and there's a man who's about 7 feet tall. He goes, "What's that in there?" He's not sure exactly why there was screaming. And he's
What's all
in there,
this
he's like, "What's all this then?" You know.
What's all this? What's all this?
He's a really
Hello,
gruff voice.
Governor.
You actually think that maybe something has happened to him. It's unnaturally gruff.
Wait, we're in the room too?
I think we just barely arrived in time to
You
see
guys
them.
just arrived, and then these guys arrived behind you.
Oh, okay.
And you guys are kind of sitting there like you were caught red-handed almost, like they came up behind you and you're like, you know, sup, how's it going? I'm still getting my bearings too.
Call off your attack rug, please.
Okay, well, we get you up. You're okay.
I know I just escaped the rug. Is it still coming
That's
after
right,
me?
what the heck
It's
did you
not
do?
coming after you. The rug is basically inanimate. It's almost like it never happened.
Okay, well,
It was all in your imagination. No, I told you you'd be fine.
running off to the other side of the
Slips off
room.
onto the ground. It rolls over. It flicks a cabinet awkwardly. You know, they're staring at you. They're just kind of not sure what you were doing.
Okay, I am going to go for charisma.
Clearly the rug, like, to them, it was obviously, you don't just walk into the corners and, like, explore all that all the time. They're like, it's not gonna kill you. So they're just kind of looking at you like you're kind of like,
Okay,
overreacting.
What, do they think she just tripped and got tangled in the rug?
They actually kind of do. You can tell they kind of think she's just really clumsy, and they're kind of glancing at each other like,
I'm going to.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead. You go first.
I'm going to use my exceptional charisma skill to try and explain what happened to me and that the rug
Only
is
if you
possessed and
roleplay it.
satanic. I get an 18 plus my charisma's 3.
Oh, that's
alright, so what do you
I
do?
don't need to do it.
Roleplay it in accent.
You gotta roleplay this. I don't even know what this is gonna look like.
I know it. Okay. So, first off, your rug is crazy satanic possessed, alright? I just came in here and the thing just reeled up like this, right? And it came after me. It was trying to kill me. I've never seen anything do that before. What the heck do you guys have in this place? You know, we're trying to help this guy. You know, find his missing child. And you got freaking satanic attack rugs out to murder people. What kind of crazy place is this?
Her charisma looks a lot like hysteria.
But it's convincing this
I was almost killed.
They're convinced.
I'm a little hysterical
that
right
she's had a
now.
traumatic experience with the rug. And they're also convinced that she is young, and they're like, you know, that's just how young people are. But you did do well enough to save face from that. That was really hard. That was like a super hard check. You did well.
Okay, so I noticed that there are new people.
Just Grog has his chance. It's right now.
Okay, new people, and I'm going to try and intimidate them into telling us if they know anything.
With a cowbell.
Roll intimidation check.
Okay.
Don't use the cowbell.
I haven't seen the bell yet.
It was great. We're
23.
recording it, so we'll see if we
23?
can.
I don't know.
What was your natural
We'll see.
score?
19.
19, darn, not a natural 20.
Probably won't have
Not a
time
natural
to
20,
play it
but
back to
19
the-
plus
They're
We
not
got Sky,
they're
we
not
can test to do
intimidated.
that.
You're kind of a barbarian, and you bang loudly on that cowbell. So you're just sort of yelling at
But the
them.
cowbell
Tell
is-
me
is-
what you know.
Cowbell is protected by the boy's shirt.
Oh yeah, but
It's not making noises.
Oh, so you're just hitting it like quietly.
No, he's not using
I
the
haven't been
cowbell.
using
You're
the
not even
cowbell.
hitting it.
You're not
What are
using.
you doing with it? You're just leaving it on site.
It's on my belt.
Okay,
He's
so
just
it's wrapped up in the
intimidating
shirt.
without it.
you're just trying to be intimidating, flat out.
No, this is just me intimidating. Yeah.
All right,
There's no
they're
cowbell
like,
about it.
whoa, like
I still have the hammer. I've been hitting the
Whoa.
rug.
What is
So I like turn the hammer and like
he's like,
Tell
hey, we
us.
don't know anything.
tell us what.
You're here to find out. He has no clue, Josh.
Okay, what about the maid?
The maid is not intimidated.
Whoa!
Not at all.
This maid,
It would have been in that.
this maid has this like stern look, like she has seen this before, and she is just so.
She's seen it better.
Hitting a rug?
Yes.
Seen it better.
She's in her defense. She got advantage.
So I would have needed a nat 20 to be
because
able
you were
to
hitting a
intimidate
rug.
her. Yeah.
Hitting a rug.
She's not afraid of those who hit rugs. She has hit many a rug in her life.
Alright, fine.
beat
I
rugs.
That
tried.
said, she doesn't like. She's not like fighting you or anything. She's just not scared of you. She's trying to help. Probably you think.
Okay.
Okay. Warren holds his silence and looks at all of this. What do you do?
So she passes, and
I want to talk to the two people
Which two?
and find out what.
The
The
maid
new
and obvious.
all right, what are you gonna say? What do you say to him, man?
How long have you been here?
I've been working here since I was a child, and frankly, I've been here so long, I've worked for most of my life.
And what do you make of what's been going on? What are all these claw marks and...
So he changes look with the maid. The maid says nothing, and then he's
just
like, all these marks, there's some kind of beast that's been destroying this manor, and we think killed Daphne,
Who?
one of the maids.
Oh.
The one
You
in the
wouldn't
music room?
know this though.
Right, because I'm not in the conversation.
Yeah, but essentially
Yeah, you're
that's
in the
name. It's you know it's a foreign name. It's not necessarily a name that they would have from the local region.
Okay.
In fact, it sounds sort of like it's from sort of the more refined south. But that's common knowledge.
Okay.
So
Daphne?
we heard about a maid that got killed in the music room.
That was Daphne. That was Daphne.
Can you point us to the music room because we've had trouble finding this
It's
music.
just right across the hall. It's literally the door right across from
course.
So
this.
it's the only one we haven't looked at.
Exactly.
How did you do that?
All right, so I think we're all gonna go look in the music room. I feel
Except
like.
for me.
He's like, all right.
Before we go though, we had some questions.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Greg's just gonna go
Okay,
keep looking
but I
at the music
forgot-
room.
So
I'm getting as far away from that rug as possible.
What?
So
remember your
Daphne
half-orc.
got killed
remember
in the
she was
music room.
Half-
We were also wondering
Drow.
about
Drow
Hugh.
and human.
Is he like a servant?
He's a woman.
Is he
Hugh?
Hugh? Yeah, he disappeared in this mansion. The Lord Mayor asked us to look for him.
The lady's quite upset. She's ready to kill people.
You mean
She's done it before.
Hugh is
Hugh's
the
mom.
lady's son?
Hugh's Lady Adelindis' son. It's quite a mouthful of a name, but those
Got
high
it.
elves and their crazy names.
Okay, got it. So there is only
good to
one
know.
disappeared child and one murdered maid, is what's happened.
As far as...
Two disappeared children. Remember, his friend is also gone.
Yeah, but
We wonder if they were taken together or not. It's hard to tell. None of us know anything, unfortunately.
yeah, he was Ingo is the friend's name. But he didn't disappear here, right?
Ingo didn't disappear here. He disappeared. No one knows. No one was watching Ingo at all.
Nobody knows.
He's a commoner. A lot of parents let their children run wild. Nobles can't afford that luxury.
Did you have contact with the beast that was in here?
What beast? I haven't seen it yet. I'm still looking.
Oh, let's go look in this music room.
Anybody have any more questions?
He's like, you check out the music room. I'm gonna
Go downstairs.
go back downstairs.
That's gonna be fun.
Okay. So I think we're gonna go to the music room.
Yes, please.
The maid goes with him, by the way. Like, the maid is almost like the shadow of death. She follows him, and then she gives you this look. Everybody roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
How do you know what this? We've never had to do a save before.
Modifier plus a d20.
It's just like a check.
Oh no.
Oh no! I got 4.
5, 6,
I have a
6.
5.
13.
So
We all got really bad
You get the
rolls.
bonus from the saving throw. I think I should have said that better. Whatever your saving
wisdom.
throw is.
Wisdom is 1.
You're terrified.
Where's my saving throw?
You are absolutely terrified. Top
What's
left,
this
saving throws. They have saving throws. There's every stat has 1. So what do you
Oh
roll,
man,
Josh?
I'm glad I'm not
So I
there.
have a 5 total.
You're terrified.
So she's got
maid is
like
the
a 6
scariest thing in
total.
the house.
Next
That
to
rug was
the-
child's play.
No. It's the gnome picture thing.
The
or
dwarf picture?
Dwarf picture.
The dwarf is not as scary as this maid. This maid probably
my goodness.
painted the dwarf.
There was this. Okay, you know.
She'll tell her when you're done. She doesn't know that his character, Josh. What did Ginny roll? Ginny, what did you roll? 13? You're kind of like, this maid is creepy. And you're kind of like, I don't want to meet this maid in the dark alley. Well, what did you roll?
I'm not finding the saving throw area.
It's right here. And you'd roll wisdom, so +2. Roll
Okay, so
d20.
just 4. Because I rolled a d20.
So she
You're
was more
terrified
scared
as
than I.
well.
Everybody's terrified except for
Okay,
the
so I'm sitting there.
You flipped.
Hide behind
You rolled a 1.
I'm sitting there in the corner, like
I
shaking
had a
enough
total
to
of
go
6.
Total of 6?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! They all flinched basically, but
They're all
but
against
you
the
were
wall
fine.
and you're fine.
You weren't,
I don't flinch.
flinching terribly much, so you kind of got off slightly 1 more than they did. 1 second faster recovery. The maid's gone though, and now you can go check the last room. You have
Yes,
30
yes,
minutes
please.
to do it.
Hashtag the stupid room.
It's right
Okay.
here.
Music room!
You guys see the music room.
Finally.
You're gonna be
Not
so
heard yet.
as soon as this is done.
We've been looking for this music room like the whole time. Okay. I have smashed my way through every one of these rooms.
It's not my fault. You searched every room except for the music room. I can't help you.
Oh my god.
All I'm looking for
Wait, what's
is
your name again?
Just
Grog.
Scrog.
You entered.
Wow, just wrong.
Wow.
So you guys entered the music room.
Okay.
Not like I know you did.
It's wide. It's as big as the kitchen was,
Okay.
which is pretty spacious, all considering. And
Okay.
so it goes down about 12 feet. There's chairs. There's a couple instruments. There's a few that are very expensive. Don't take them. They know.
Is there a cowbell?
Yeah, he's gotta
There
finish
is not a
the...
cowbell.
Okay. Is there anything
description before.
remotely
You know
like
he was
a
lying
cowbell?
about the cowbell, so you know that he does not have a cowbell.
He's gotta finish the description before you all go into the
Go ahead.
description.
That's
There's a painting on the far wall, but it's not an ugly dwarf this time. It is simply
We haven't met
a
yet, so I can't be
painting
your
of
friend.
the family.
Yeah.
It has Radomir, it has his wife, her name.
Wait, what? Was pictured? It doesn't even matter because I'm not in those.
Yep.
Yeah, so it has Romilda, his wife. It has little names next to it too. It's the cutest thing you've ever darn seen. And it has their children, Sophia and Dimitri.
Dimitri.
They're both, pretty recent. This painting must have been pretty recent, but then again, they're rich, so it's probably okay. What are you guys gonna do in this room?
First, I'm gonna make sure there's no rugs on the floor.
There are absolutely 0 rugs on the floor. However, roll perception, roll investigation.
Investigation.
Because you guys are searching for things.
Yes, we are. Yeah, okay,
Everyone
okay.
roll investigation. We're gonna see what happens.
10 and 1 is 11.
Yeah, I got 11 too.
You rolled 11. Okay, so 11, and
19.
19. Nice.
17.
17. So you two notice
Thanks for carrying the
there
party.
is a
Yeah.
spot where maybe there was a bump or scuffle or two on some of the things. You notice that there is a slight discolorment to the carpet in the far
I
corner.
thought there wasn't a carpet.
There's not a rug.
There's no rug.
no
There's
rug.
No
carpet.
rug.
They're different, Josh. Hello.
One of them moves and tries to strangle you, and the other one doesn't.
Smell of oil in the corner. Because you saw everything, plus you got that scent, because you can't forget it. Sorry, I'm making in-jokes about her discovery.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to do? Look around a bit further? Go in? See things?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go in
Oh, alright.
because I am hoping I can see a cowbell still.
You go
I'm
right
just
in?
desperate at this point. I've been... Okay, I'm
Why
going.
do you need this cowbell?
I just
He's a
always look
cowbell
for cowbells.
enthusiast. He's looking
The
for
fact that
love.
there is a music.
It's
I mean, I
cowbell.
steal everything.
It excites
What time is it?
Yeah.
Alright. So Josh runs in.
9:24.
Or Just Grog runs in.
Okay, I run in the room.
10 o'clock sharp.
Is everyone
we
else,
have to leave.
anyone else coming in the room, or just me?
What you find is that
Your turn is happening first, I think.
Oh, okay.
nothing's really in the room, but you are drawn to a small percussive. It's almost a cowbell. It's like a metal chime, and you're thinking it's not as good, but they're trying, and you're starting to feel like maybe Radomir isn't the worst person
I have
in
a
the world.
grudging respect for
Because he
him
has
as he's gotten
something
closer
close.
and closer to cowbell.
What are you guys doing in this second while he has a cowbell moment?
Okay. I didn't notice anything as far as perception, so I don't.
You notice like the carpet was slightly off in
We
the
can
corner.
tell you.
Can
guys.
All going there?
Take a look at that carpet corner.
I mean, you guys can talk if you want. Like, there's nothing. It's not
We all
combat. You can all speak.
Notice. Okay,
We all
so
noticed. Everyone noticed. The thing
we all told
There's like
everybody
oil,
everything.
smell, and discolored carpet.
I'm the only
in this
one that I
corner.
Can I
smell that.
investigate
She's the one that
that?
does that. She hasn't talked to us about
She
it.
has advantage in some way that you don't know about.
Right. Can I investigate this discoloration on the carpet?
You can.
Okay.
You roll investigation on that.
Dang it!
What'd you roll?
I got a 5 plus 1.
You honestly, you've never seen a spill like this in your life. You don't even know what it
Alright,
is.
Jenny, you should look at
Alright.
the
Jenny rolls.
declaration.
Yeah, what do you want to do, Jen?
Fetch, too.
She doesn't even know nearly as much.
Alright.
She's like, this is really weird. Is this normal for people up here?
I feel like Anna's probably next, right?
Well,
Anna's
do you want to
next.
do anything else while you're...
No. Can I touch it? Is that part
You
of?
can totally touch it.
And that's. Do I get to roll again?
Are you going to touch it?
I'm gonna touch it.
You reach out and touch it. There's a pause. You feel something strange going through your body.
Now you done it.
This oil seems to do something to you. You need to roll a perception check.
A 9.
You're not really sure what's going on. You're not really sure. Your vision swims for a moment, but
Oh, boy.
you don't really know if anything weird happens or not. You're just kind of like, you had a
Maybe
moment
this is
like-
normal.
your mind just blanked for a moment. You touch it, and you're just like, what?
You're like,
It's like a weird texture. You just don't
oh
get it.
man, like,
Freak out for a minute.
so
It says it's in your
weird.
spine, but you don't know what's up. You're just like, that's a
Guys.
weird thing.
This is some good oil.
Guys, come with this oil.
Really good oil.
Just, guys, just come over here for a second, touch this.
Roll for it, Anna.
Meanwhile, I'm sniffing around for the source of the oil. Is it the discoloration in the corner?
Yeah, you're pretty sure.
The source
You're
of the
pretty sure
smell?
first. Source of the smell, yes.
Okay, so I investigated as well. And it's so it's 16.
16, huh? You know this oil. You've seen this oil before, so you kind of have an idea that this kind of oil is bad news. People tend to be dead when you find this oil.
That kind of oil.
You should not touch it.
Some of the
It's okay,
people you found.
I'm a no.
So,
There were people.
oh, there were. She has a discovery. She can share with you whenever she wants. And,
I'm by myself right now.
Been sitting on it this whole time.
well, it's her thing. It might actually hurt you if you guys know too early.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no
All right,
particular reason
everybody
to talk
roll
about
a
it yet.
perception check.
Me
Alright.
too?
No.
Yes, actually.
Yes!
Everyone
Wait, give me
rolls.
that d20.
All right, I got a bad one.
10.
12.
Perception.
Wait, is that my d20 or is that?
No, this is the one that's been passed around.
So then where's the one that I gave?
17. Wait, you gave me one?
Yeah,
You never gave me a d20. These are all the dice that you gave me.
Is that it?
There should be.
Oh, is that a d20?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That is a
20
d20. It's right there.
So you've been stealing my d20 the whole time. So you got a 14 plus.
Yeah, plus 3 is 17. That's me.
17, and what did crazy
Burl. Crazy Burl.
Crazy acolyte.
From the original perception, or?
No, you
Your
were supposed to roll
perception
another
check,
one.
the one I just had everyone roll.
Oh, I didn't do that
Yeah,
one.
you
I did the one
should
from
do that. You
earlier.
need to know.
An 18 plus
Shoot.
plus 1 makes 19.
All of a sudden, you're real perceptive.
All right. While his back is turned, only Crazy Burl notices this. There is a figure behind you. It is pale. It is almost imperceptible to the human eye, and it reaches out and it drags a claw down Ginny's spine, and she takes 1 damage. And then
That's
it's
awesome.
almost gone. It's almost like it never was there.
Oh my.
Where do I write
Why did
that?
I?
You rolled, and you look behind you, and you heard someone breathing.
Behind
And you
me?
heard the sound of claws on wood,
Cool.
like a click nearby. But that's all you heard. I had to roll for it though because it was an odd experience.
Okay.
But that you were actually in range of hearing, and
Okay.
that's going to be very interesting, isn't it?
Okay. So she took 1 damage.
Where do I write that?
The only one
Your health amount.
current hit points is just below your armor and speed.
Erase it, put it 1 lower.
Oh well.
Don't erase the number at the top though,
Not
because
the
that's
top
your
one.
total.
Yeah, the temporary below it. Yeah.
Oh.
Put the top one back because that's got to
temporary.
stay there, so that you know how high you can heal to.
Yep.
There you go.
Pretty sure you do it.
So you're the only one that saw it, Burl. Are you? What's your reaction?
That
Before
was
you guys
creepy.
get to that,
Me!
we're going to go to her.
Yes!
Do this real fast. You get to check one room because this happened really quickly, and you have a room right in front of you.
There's only one room, isn't there?
There's a hallway to the left and a hallway to the right.
To the in the basement?
Oh yeah,
And a big door. Wait, what's on the door?
nothing. It's
Nothing?
plain.
It's a plain door?
It's a plain door. The knob is solid brass.
Not bronze.
It's brass.
I thought it was bronze that you
It'd
were
sell
after.
for about
Bronze.
20 copper if
Brass
you could
bronze.
steal it, but it would probably be really hard because it's pretty solid brass. It's heavy. It's probably a 10-pound doorknob.
Can I look down both halls to see if I can see anything from here?
You can look left, you can look right. You don't see anything. They just go
nothing.
down the distance, and there's a hallway branching off, 2 hallways in fact, mirroring that you don't know the top of the mansion. So there's, to your left,
I don't know.
there are 2 hallways that branch off back kind of the way you are looking from, and then there's 2 on the other side that do the same. It's like you go and then they come back.
I'm gonna open the door because it's a door.
And it
Alright.
must be opened.
It must
That
be
door
open.
open. It's not locked or anything. And you enter the cellar. You
Yeah.
can tell it's a cellar. There's a lot of bottles. Most are empty though. And you're reminded of how much you've seen people carry out. It's probably not super well larded right now. But if you were to roll an investigation check, I could tell you more.
Investigation. 14.
Alright, you see a couple bottles. One looks alright. One looks pretty decent. It's like it was kept on here for a reason. Here's about 50 ago. That's pretty good wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Obviously.
Alright.
Okay, you're gonna have to start like having weight.
You read on
Stats.
the label, and the label says whiteberry wine.
Cool.
Where are you carrying all the stuff you're gonna be stealing? You're gonna have
She's
to
gonna
start
put it in her backpack. Every one of you has a backpack.
Yeah, we do.
in weight. For slow
I'm very
down.
It's not a heavy wine bottle, actually. It's only about 3 pounds. It's surprisingly light. It's lighter than the other bottles next to it, and it definitely looks better. So it's probably worth more.
So, I can write it in my inventory, right?
Write it in your inventory, put it
Doing
in your
it.
treasures. I like to tell people to put their things they're not going to use in their treasures.
Oh, I guess that's. Wait.
Unless you're going to
Where's
break it
my
on somebody's head.
Oh, there's my treasure!
That's a waste of a good wine.
Whiteberry wine.
You think
Here's
that's hard? I
our
built this one.
ugly troll
I'm saying
picture.
people steal
Or
it.
the dwarf picture.
Ugly dwarf picture.
Hey, it's collateral. I mean,
Now,
the mayor called
That's
me.
the best I can
imply that one of the
That's
eyes
mine.
is blinking.
He's got a
That's
lazy
tedious.
eye.
Oh, it's just no doubt, right?
Fine.
It's in your back. No one knows. You'll find you. There's nobody there.
I'm sure you could probably
I mean, I heard
pretty
breathing
him up a little bit there. You're better at drawing people than I am.
Yes.
Good.
I did.
That saved you from a check. Anyway,
Okay.
I like to tease people. As you explore around, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Because we're all looking for clues.
Perception. That's an 8. I'm just really enamored with that wine.
Alright, you see some odd things, but it's just like people have been moving around. Who knows what's been going on here? I don't know, you just kind of like, you don't find anything that really interests you. It's just that one wine bottle you took. And you're just like, I think this is it. It's kind of sad, really.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you want to leave the room?
I can't see anything else.
She
and,
wants
and
to
I
live
don't
here.
see anything.
From now on, she never
She's
wants
gonna
to
live in the cellar. Like some kind of troll.
Man, my whatever. No, I'm gonna leave the room quietly and discreetly.
Surprised none of you guys actually asked about where Hugh might have disappeared.
What?
You keep dropping hints like that, but we just are not.
No,
That's
nothing.
okay.
Well,
What? I don't know.
him.
I'm teasing everybody. You know this. You know that the ruling noble house, the Gravesats, they are missing one of their heirs. A young boy is gone.
Oh,
He's
is it
worth
Dimitri?
a lot of money. No, it's
Oh.
not Dimitri. Dimitri's
Just
gone.
some.
No, this is the boss of the man who hired you, son.
Oh.
And so you know he was last here. That's what
Okay.
you know.
Oh,
You know
that's what
her
I'm
more
looking
because
for.
you didn't tell her as much about the note.
That's
send me
what
on my
I'm
merry
looking
way.
for in this house, really. But taking everything.
You're
By
stealing their
taking
stuff
everything.
because you can kind of get away with it. You may not always be able to do that. Alright, so what is everyone else going to do real fast?
Alright, well that
You've
was
checked upstairs, you've seen some weird things, but you haven't
So
found where
you,
Hugh would
but
have
she
disappeared.
saw the
right.
Yeah,
whatever.
And she
so,
saw the thing.
so
Yeah,
you should
that
go
was
first.
that was creepy.
How do you react
Nobody-
to that, first off? I mean, you had no preparation.
Right. Okay, well I just got attacked by a rug and there's this big creepy white thing here. I think I'm gonna leave the room now. Yeah, before I whip myself.
And she knows
What?
that something touched her. That's all she knows. She knows she was touched and she was hurt. So she
Yeah.
kind of jumps.
Oh yeah, and nobody touched that spot there. Just stay far,
Wait, what
far
did you
away
say?
from it.
Yeah, what?
It's a thing. Just I don't know really how to
Did
explain
you see
it.
something behind me?
Clarify.
Clarify.
Like with the rug.
Like the rug, right? Everything's crazy about the
It's
rug.
always the rug.
I don't like that rug.
Where's the rug?
Don't get
She's gonna have
distracted by the
PTSD
rug.
from this moment on.
I really am.
And
Like,
I'm not
every
gonna
time.
understand. She'll be like, no,
I
like,
put
what's
one
the
track
problem?
in the entire building and they hit the one track. It's
Don't
in the
get-
corner. It wasn't
Don't get
supposed to be found.
distracted
I
by the
just thought it
rug.
would be
What's
funny.
this white thing?
You know, right?
Funny.
I'm like, every time I see a rug now, I'm gonna be like,
I'm just
I'm
kidding,
watching
by the way.
you.
There might be more traps, but that was
But they're all
kind of my favorite
basement
one.
now.
Oh goodness.
So
What did you see?
Yeah.
What was behind me?
There is something. I don't know. No, I don't think I want to. I don't want to
So I
relive
just,
that
like-
experience
I just
anymore.
like lean over from looking at that cowbell-like thing. That's what I've been doing this whole time.
You've heard her be
Yeah.
kind of make noise like she
Yeah.
was reacting.
So I
to
lean over
something.
and I say, "I told you not to touch the oil," and then I go back to it.
How does
Describe
Just
the
Mark say
white
that, though? Does he sound
I didn't
just like
say
you?
it was white. I just said that
I
was
can't do
maybe
accents,
I
so
did.
yeah, he's
okay.
gonna sound like me.
I said it was
Fair
white.
enough. I just was curious what that would even sound like.
That's what orcish sounds like,
Sounds like Josh.
or
Alright.
human-ish.
Orcish. Off Orcish. Alright, nope. I
Well,
don't
so
wanna...
it had to be from the oil.
Yeah, there's something connected with the oil, that's all I know. I'm gonna get like far away from this place now. Goodbye!
I'm going to touch it.
Run out.
Don't touch it.
Anna's gonna touch the oil.
All right, Anna. Give me a what is it that I made Ginny roll? Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, so
Yeah.
I made you head of this investigation, but you don't know as much as I do?
Apparently
She's not
not.
even head. She's just one of the people they desperately called in and just expected to do something.
I'm a 13-year-old child with a chicken
I thought you were together, man.
Problem.
Well, you left me! You're just like, oh yeah, I got this letter, go out and do this thing. So I'm like, okay.
I got stuff to do.
Anyway,
Exactly.
so I only got an 8, but as I touch it, I'm looking around because I have a reason to want to know what's going on with this oil. But my wisdom saving throw is only 8.
Let's see what happens.
You die.
Well, let me
tragic
also roll an
And as she's
investigation
doing that, I
check.
just kind of lean over again. Don't touch the oil. Like looking at the thing.
And while I'm touching it, I'm also doing a 17 worth investigation check, trying to see something this time.
Oh, okay. So you're doing till once. You don't actually see much. The same shutter goes up your spine, and you do blank out for a bit, just like Jimmy did.
Man,
Roll
that
for
oil.
me. Roll for me a. Actually, let me roll. I'm the one that has to roll.
Didn't you know the most about it? That it was like deathly?
I've run into it before, but nothing like I've run into oil before.
You're actually fine. It shudders, and you blank out just a bit because you have memories. And you seem to revisit those a bit. But that's about it. It seems a lot tamer than last time.
This is so confusing. But I don't have to worry because
She has a
got an
backstory
extra
you don't
secret
know.
thing for her. That was one of her things that she got.
As a friend.
She has previous experience with part of the story.
wow,
Do we
I
have
have nothing.
No.
You have a lot.
Perception
You
about
have criminal contacts
what
that got you in, and that you could actually
just her,
contact.
I guess
If
they
you
can.
had the information you wanted and
Okay.
jobs to do, but
Okay, so
you haven't done that yet.
I'm a very lazy criminal.
are we done? I mean,
So
okay.
really quick, any of you guys want to roll a perception check to see if you saw anything at that time?
I left the room.
Yeah,
You
sure.
guys
I'll do it.
won't feel like it?
'Cause
I'm not there.
I don't want to
I'm
see
not
what kind of
talking
things.
to you.
No, I only have a 10, so probably nothing.
You don't see anything.
7?
You don't see anything.
And I don't see
gone.
anything. She's left.
You're gone. You
I'm
don't see
gone.
anything.
I'm like, I'm out of here.
All right. So where's everyone headed?
I'm gonna go back down the stairs because that's the only other place I'm gonna meet up with my friend.
You're
You
gonna
guys
meet me
follow?
Yep.
in the basement?
Yeah, let's
I'm
just.
gonna search out the basement.
Let's just go downstairs. We're all
You don't even
together.
know I'm there.
Well, I'll find you down there.
That's true. They are still looking in the house, and they only have one direction to go.
We've looked everywhere but
I
the
would like
basement at this
to
point.
go really briefly and to the cell. Can I get into the cell?
It was open.
Okay.
You guys
I'm
could have
gonna-
danced around in the cell. You could lock yourself in if you want.
I don't want to do that. Can I reach the claw mark to poke
It
at
was
it?
12 feet up. You're not that tall.
Darn.
You can roll an acrobatics check and try to jump.
No, let me see.
Yeah, that's not happening. You're not rolling well.
I got 11.
11's not enough. You touch about 8 feet up. You get 2 feet of jump. That's pretty grand, but it's not 12.
Alright, I go look for these guys.
Okay.
Not sure what you're
As
going to do
we're
touching a clock.
as we're
See
walking
if I
back,
got
I
a
take one
similar
more pass at that dwarf painting.
It has that like gleam of just
I
smug
hate that
evil.
dwarf painting so
Ugly
much.
dwarf
I've been trying to smash it the whole
It
time.
stares down at you like a disappointed father.
This is what it looks like.
So,
It's an
we're all
ugly,
together.
ugly look. Okay.
Why are we going
Alright, so we're
downstairs?
down. We all go down to the
place we
basement.
haven't been.
Everyone's in the basement.
Why
and
are we
you run
going
into her because she just
Wait,
came out the door.
okay. I just came out the door. Hey guys.
Who are
Who
you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Let's stay in the cellar for long.
Huh?
You may stay in
Oh,
the
I
cellar.
thought that I would have left the cellar and gone down the hallway by that point. But it's fine.
Unfortunately, you're checking the cellar. It's a big room, basically.
Oh, okay.
So when I rolled for you, I was like, this is going to take more time than
Okay.
the other thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to juggle like a lot of things and make it simple. so you don't have to roll for every single bottle and junk. That's stupid.
That's
Okay, so I
I'm
don't
okay
know.
with that.
I don't know who this person is, but I safely clutch my.
You don't even know me.
You don't even. Well, you wouldn't know that. Do you normally clutch your cowbell
Yes.
when you see short people?
Anytime I see anybody, I either pull it out to play it, or I protect it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
that
protect
sounds
the
right.
cowbell.
Well, at that point,
It's
I
my
haven't
most.
seen it.
It's my most valuable possession.
You
It's
haven't
wrapped
seen
in a
it, and
boy's.
it's wrapped in little boys' clothes.
It's wrapped.
You're trying to make a doll out
So
of
you,
it.
you can't see any of it. It's just so stupid.
There's some history there.
Everyone encounters it. You know who she is.
Wait,
But
what's your
nobody
name?
else does.
My
You
name,
call me Koo.
I'll call you
What's your
Koo.
name?
I'm Crazy Burl.
Crazy Burl?
Crazy Burl.
So do I just call you Burl?
Whatever you want.
Burl!
Koo!
Burl!
Koo!
So obviously they know each other.
Yeah.
Obviously you two know each other. So
Well, yeah, duh.
I got something
Seems
for
a bit
you.
new, so everyone, I guess, is gonna gel, or do you want to question
Bonded, by the
figure
way.
this out?
Yeah, we kind
bond?
of try to figure
we've
this
bonded.
out.
I just
I
want
hit her in
to...
a rug.
He also, him and his cowbell allowed me to steal some stuff. It was pretty
It's a
great.
good distraction.
I really want to be friends with him, and I really just wanted to...
We'll figure it out.
But I don't know that there's a cowbell yet, so...
Figure it out.
You don't
It's-
know the.
it's
I'll tell you
protected.
the worth of the cowbell.
Okay, one
We'll
speaker
get
at a
together.
time.
Anyway, my mama...
Why are we going downstairs? Because
Everybody
So
else
the
went
Place
downstairs.
left in the place we haven't.
You guys are looking
Yeah.
for what might have happened
Okay.
to the son.
My mama
like you.
said to always choose the right, so I'm gonna go left.
All right.
Mama always
What happened?
said.
aren't we going to meet the soldier and the maid down here then?
Yeah, didn't they go
They
downstairs?
disappeared.
Huh.
They've gone somewhere.
I mean, like, I
So,
didn't know that.
okay, guys. The question is, do we
You need
split
to go
up?
downstairs and leave.
Well, I'm
I don't
gone.
know what happened.
You're gone.
I'm gone. I'm down the left
She
hall.
just like took off.
Well, I didn't run.
She heard mild, like, soft things from outside, but it wasn't anything odd. It wasn't even footstep worthy. It must have not been very loud.
Okay, so
What was
Koo.
very loud? Not very loud?
Not you would know.
The soldier and the maid. Oh, right.
They have a soldier and a maid.
Oh, right.
You
Scary
don't need to
maid.
know that though.
They're supposed
Okay,
to
so
be down
Koo
here.
takes off down the left hallway.
Okay.
I am
You
gonna.
call me Lorilla.
I don't. Well, that's what I know you by because that's all you
Before
guys
you
said.
take off down the left hallway, you realize something is staring at you
Whoa,
from down the hallway.
whoa!
Which hallway? The left or the
It's
right?
the dwarf. Okay.
No, roll perception.
Okay. Is it staring at me or her?
Her.
She's the
No,
one taking
this
off
is
down the
for
hallway.
you. You're looking the other way.
I was about to follow her, but
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
Oh.
because that was the
Interesting.
only area
Then
of
roll
action.
for. Then definitely roll for. Let's see. What is that one? Roll for perception, regardless.
Roll for spooky vibes.
Oh no. 12.
You don't know. And everyone else roll perception.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I love perception checks. They get people so on edge.
And it's not passive?
It's not passive. This is active.
Oh
21.
jeez. I get
Same.
I think
It's nice.
Yeah, 21. What'd you get?
9.
9. You don't know anything.
9.
9. You don't know anything.
3.
Brutal. You know next to nothing.
You know less than you knew before.
You notice
You've forgotten
a
where you are.
presence far behind you on the end of the other hall.
So the right hall.
You feel being watched behind you as you head down. Do you turn around?
Do I turn around? That's a good... If I feel eyes on me, then yes, I'm gonna turn
I
around.
mean, the group's behind
There
you.
also are 4 of us behind you.
But you feel something other than them. looking
Yes.
at you. You turn around and you look past them. And you see a pair of extremely grumpy old eyes.
It's the dwarf.
It's not the dwarf. He's in the upper floor. You see an extremely old, hunched over maid.
Oh,
The creepy maid.
The creepy maid is back. No, she's staring at you, and you almost can barely hear this, but you do hear it. She's like, you should probably go together, because this place, it's been safer in the past. She's condescending. She's acting like your grandmother.
I never knew my grandmother.
You get the feeling that she does not think you're intimidating.
She
She
doesn't
thinks
not
you
think...
need assistance. She thinks you need a group to survive. And you get that sense because she is giving you this look like,
Do you want to come with?
She kind of cackles at that. She has this little noise that she gives, and she just turns around and she just walks down the hall. That you can't see her
The
anymore.
other way.
Oh no, she's next to a hall entrance at the end of it, and she just turns around and she just leaves. She's out. She drops the mic. She's gone.
Wait, they were part of the, like, they saw this conversation, right?
She had, and you,
Like, they all did.
Everyone turned to watch because none of them had seen her, and they probably all gave a little shiver because they have all been disgraced by this lady before.
Yeah, she gave us the evil look, and we got a
She's
little.
terrifying, and
Some of
she's
us
an unnatural aura of fear.
I was so scared.
No one's sure. Everyone rolls to save against it. They do
One
not
of
succeed.
one of my ideals is that there's redemption in everyone. There's good in everyone.
You're gonna be tested in that.
Probably.
But, so are you gonna keep going the way you were, or are you gonna try and?
I'm a
do
shrug.
something else?
Keep going.
Shrug that off. I like that.
Oh boy.
While we follow her.
I think
There
we're
are two
all
halls
following
you can
her.
go down.
Wait, is everybody following me?
No, I want to go down the cellar and try and take a look down there.
I guess I
You go
look
into the
to
cellar,
drow.
there's a lot of wine
What are
bottles.
you gonna do?
You feel
I'll
like
go
there
with
was
you.
something more valuable in here in the past. You just don't know. However, roll perception.
Yes, I know there's something down here.
That's
So
not
they're
very
running
knowledge, and I know that's meta, but I will let you do it because you've never been there and you're an inquisitive type.
Yes. 9
You don't see anything. I don't know. In fact,
plus 1, that makes 10.
you're just like, this is just a cellar, and you're just kind of like, there had to be something better here. I mean, you expected something like people hanging from the walls. You wanted to see something interesting, and you saw nothing.
Not even
You're
old enough for
innocent girl,
alcohol.
aren't you?
Okay, so I think
Alright.
I'm following her because that seems like an area of.
Sure, she's like going out there strong, and you're like, I'm follow.
Sure.
Are you going to the farthest hallway down?
Huh? I'm going down the left hallway.
Yeah, there's 2 hallways on your left.
There's two.
So, in each hallway, the left one and the right one, and you guys are.
Oh, so I'm all the way at the
You're
end of
down
the left
one,
hallway.
and there's 2 hallways branching from that hallway. There are no
Okay.
doors on your side. But now, when you get to those hallways, you see that each hallway has 4 doors in it. All those doors are on the right side of each hallway.
They're all on the right
So
side.
if we have
Each
two,
one.
so
So the first one
two
you see,
hallways.
4 doors on the right. You go to the next one, 4 doors on the right. It's frankly the weirdest structure you've ever been in.
That's saying something, because I've broken into a lot of houses, man.
Really quick, I'm looking at you because people ran off in 2 separate directions. I'm just like,
Look,
what should we do
They
now?
don't actually run off. They're all heading that way. Who are you going with?
No,
she went into
a
the
different
cellar,
way.
but that's like right next to the stairs.
Do we follow?
Because we just saw that old lady say stay together, right?
No, she saw it.
No, everybody
all
was
were there.
privy to
Protected
that.
it, everyone else got a benefit from her skill.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe we should go with or just wait.
I guess maybe I'm gonna go with. I
Okay,
don't want to be
let's
left
go.
alone in this place.
Okay, so
Everybody
maid
goes with.
might-
All right.
Except for her,
That
'cause she was
maid
in the
might
cellar.
come
Go
back.
down the first hallway on the left,
She's scary.
or the second hallway on the left. The one that's further, or the one that's closer. Which one?
What's your name?
Grog. Just Grog.
Just Grog?
Yeah,
Is it Grog or just Grog?
Just Grog.
It's just grog.
It's just Grog?
Just Grog.
Okay.
You cannot
Just
say
grog.
grog. It's
Rock, paper,
incorrect.
scissors, man.
Okay.
If you win, you get to choose the hall.
Okay.
If I win, you get to choose the hall.
Okay. I still.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know how rock paper scissors work.
Do it again.
They don't have that in Orcish, so
They really
I
don't.
just think I'm smashing something. So I'm really excited.
1, 2, 3. You win.
Okay.
To the hall.
Just like one.
We're gonna take the one on the left.
They're both on your left, but I guess from way between them,
trying to
the one
understand
that's
this.
furthest.
Yeah, you should draw this out.
I don't
Notice
understand the
the other
geometry.
one. It's the mirror of the top one, and they would all know this. Grog
I
would.
wouldn't.
So
Oh, okay, I
if
get
you
it.
sing it on the left, Josh, are you saying the one that's closest to where you came from?
Got it.
Yes.
Cool. There are 4 doors on the right. Which do you want to just go opening the
I'm
doors
going
as
to
you
go into the second of the 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Gosh, I have to make notes.
Should we open doors at the same time? That would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to the first door. You go to the second door.
Okay, ready?
Kids, this is a great idea.
Okay, we're gonna open doors at the same time.
All right.
I feel like we're just gonna spend a lot of this campaign watching them
everyone, you
dash
guys
ahead.
can-
Yeah.
All right.
You guys open the doors. They're just people's quarters. The soldier looks at you because he's in one of those rooms. He's like, all right.
Wait, which one?
There's only one
First one or
door.
the second one?
They're
First door or the second door?
Now, which door is
Oh,
the one I?
First door.
Oh, yes!
He's like, hey.
Hi!
Who are you?
Well, I got called in.
Yeah,
I'm
but
good.
You didn't know that.
I'm good.
What are you doing here? Why weren't you with the others?
Huh? Oh, I was looking for the boy.
Ah, they all are. Everyone is. The whole town, basically.
Okay, and then what's in the second room?
Second room is just servants' quarters. There's an empty bed and someone to sleep there.
Hey, what's in the other doors?
Wait,
You
the
go to the next two. One is literally just
Oh, I was asking him. but
empty.
It's fine.
One is an empty room. It's smaller for some reason, and it's just empty. It's just weirdly empty. But there's nothing there. There's no signs. You could roll perception, but you
There's literally nothing.
you can see nothing. There's nothing to see for you.
For
Or
me?
you, or anyone. No one, there's just nothing in it. Everyone goes by and it's just empty.
was the guy in the room the guy we already met with the
suspicious.
big
Oh yeah, that's the soldier. He's in his room.
Okay, we're gonna go
just
in the empty room.
You go in the empty room, and I'm gonna try closing the door. See if something happens.
I am gonna go alone into the empty room and
Roll
play my
perception.
cowbell for bravery. Okay. Oh boy,
What'd you roll?
I got a 9 total.
You don't notice anything. It's just an empty room. You're kind of feel embarrassed that you're in the
I closed
Playing
the door.
my cowbell.
Wait, did you open
hopefully
it?
it's
Oh,
So
I
what?
can see the cowbell.
You could hear the cowbell.
If you were in the room, you hear the cow.
Oh, right, I
Do you
closed the
like
door.
instruments? Does instruments being stolen excite
Because
you?
you would
or
close the
something?
door and then you
I
would
mean,
hear a
anything,
cowbell.
really. I would steal anything.
Or would
even
you
if it
rather go
doesn't
to
have
the next
value.
room?
I asked Grog, are you okay? Did anything happen?
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the acoustics.
That's boring. Okay, yeah, I go to the next room.
That's what I thought. You find the other servants' room. This one is rarely slept in. You can tell it's folded up. It's nice, but it's more like someone has a room that it's more like they could sleep there if they wanted, but they never do. You get that sense really fast. Like, it's really boring, and it's just so stale, and there's nothing of worth.
There's nothing of worth?
Yeah, it's Spartan beyond all belief.
Not even
the counters
this-
are bare.
anything
The drawers, they're not even like good looking, and they're
By the way,
mostly
time check,
open.
it's almost 10.
Yeah. So
No!
you check that.
This is the
Nothing
scary.
Got here.
This is the scary maid's room because she never sleeps.
It might definitely
I
be
can
that.
tell.
But and you
just
guys
tell
can
by
do this to
looking.
the other one really fast. You guys check the other one, and
Wait, I thought there were only 4 doors.
the other hallway right next to it. I'll just do this one
yeah.
fast.
Other hallway, okay.
You do that really quick, and you find basically nothing as well. Those ones are even more empty. They've been stripped clean. So you guys
Wait,
know.
but is there a spoon?
You find one spoon. It's worth 1 copper.
That's fine.
Okay, she got the spoon.
She gets her spoon.
What kind of spoon is it?
It's literally just a piece of metal with a curved shape at the end, and like just the barest workmanship. It definitely wasn't the actual Lord Mayor's family's spoon.
Yes.
This is clearly
There's a lot of
servant's
intrigue around
spoon.
this spoon.
She's more excited about this spoon than
You
if she
guys
had
can
found
go
an
to the
actual
east
valuable
room.
spoon.
Okay.
This is the last place you haven't looked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess Mama was right.
Same versions of hallways, one's closer, one's further. Which one do you want to start on?
Okay, Grog, ready for rock, paper, scissors again?
Yeah.
If I win, you choose. If you win, you choose.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
It's fire hall.
Fireball.
Hall, okay.
I love this
Everybody
You open the
needs
door,
one.
a bunch of
We
boxes.
gotta get rid of it so I can.
They're all just, they're nailed up, they're just boxes.
Wait, can I open them?
Smash
With
the
my
boxes.
crowbar?
You have a crowbar.
I have a crowbar. You can smash some of them.
Okay,
and
I will
I'll
smash
open
some of
You
them.
probably open a box, it's full of turnips.
Can I take one?
You may take a turnip, put it on your inventory.
Alright, I'm gonna smash a box.
You smash a box, it's full of carrots, and they break, and it's sad, and they roll around on the floor. And it's just, now they're dirty, and you're just,
Look what you did.
they're just everywhere. They're on your foot now.
The frustration I feel about the carrots is gonna fuel my future breaking habits too.
Oh,
It's a vicious cycle.
it really is.
How many more boxes are there?
There's a couple, but I mean, with a quick look, they're all just random vegetables.
Okay, that was the first door.
Yeah, that was the first door. The next room you check. I assume you guys want to check this real fast.
Yes.
That one's empty. Like, just surely empty. Well, that's because there was a leak in the ceiling. Just water.
There's just water in there.
Quick.
I like water.
And then we get to the other two rooms real fast.
Let's open them at the same
Okay,
time.
let's open.
We gotta go.
Same time.
Yeah, we gotta take our microphone.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we gotta go
Alright,
right
I was
now.
gonna end this on it. You guys get to retire, I guess, to the inn. You guys just head out.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't find anything.
Those guys will do it, but I'm just gonna justify you guys leaving early.
Oh, we're gonna retire.
You guys are gonna retire early. You because I guess you're cranky and you're just like, this isn't doing anything. And you
We have checked a lot of rooms.
because you've got your ill-gotten gains, you're going. You're decided you're gonna cut and run. There's nothing to find.
Take your stupid dragon and leave.
Hey, the dragon, porcelain vine.
Hey.
We're gonna go.
I'm surprised Josh didn't
Hey,
try to steal
save
the
me a
dwarf
room.
picture.
Look here.
If you find anything cool,
I don't
let me
steal
know.
stuff.
I got a
That's
couple
not my
things
thing.
for you.
I smashed them.
That's so.
I'll meet you at the end.
See you next Thursday.
Well, now that they're gone, I'm actually going to be doing some quick maths in my head. All right. And so you guys are in the last
We're in the last two rooms.
of this hall, yeah.
Okay.
Ready? We open them at the same time.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Ready, go.
Cool. You throw one open, is the guest room. It's got a really, it's
Which
got a
one?
zebra
Is
bed.
that your room or my room?
I don't know.
Which one of you would have gone farther down?
Probably you.
Okay, I'll go. I'll be the first.
You open a custodial closet. There's a mop, and it doesn't. It just looks like it wants to be smashed. This mop is taunting you.
Surprisingly, I take the mop for myself,
Oh, add that
and
to
I will
your
add that to my inventory.
I don't think that will be missed.
For future smashing.
Oh. That's that whole. The guest room
Okay.
was almost as bad as the smart room. It was more like, if in desperate need, this is a room for. We can put some people up for a while.
In the basement.
Oh yeah, that's why it's in the basement. It's like, you're not the family.
Are there any rooms we
here.
haven't checked at this point?
There are the other hallway right next to you is.
Okay, we're gonna go down
Wait,
the
it's,
other.
oh yeah!
There's
the
another
other
hallway.
hallway.
There's two hallways on both sides.
It's
Yeah.
a complex setup. I'm sorry.
It's alright. We got it.
You're good.
Now know how you guys deal with space, so I'm much better now.
We're trying to. Well, we're just trying to figure out like. Yeah. Okay. So we're going down the other hallway.
I'm just cautiously following.
4 doors. Each one is on the left.
As long as you're watching our backs, because I'm very bad at that.
I'm like looking around. I might
Okay.
even.
So
None of those had perception checks that were.
I think
of
we go
use.
down the hallway,
Okay.
opening one door at a time this time.
Oh, you're getting. I can't believe you guys have missed so many. Like, how do you guys hit things at such a perfect timing? You guys are good.
Wait, what?
We're opening one door at a time this time because we've been through every single door in this place, and if there's anything left, it's gonna be like on this hallway. So,
Okay.
and I would know that because I've been through like every room
He's
we take
been.
turns?
in this darn house. What?
I like turning knobs.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can open all of them. I'll be the first one
First
in,
room's
but you
another
can.
guard
you
room,
can open.
but there's no guard there.
Okay.
Would you like to go through it, maybe? Pick up some.
Yeah, I want to find items.
Sure. All right, roll your investigation check because you're searching.
You. Oh yeah, you don't have a D20 anymore. Okay, here we go. We'll share.
Oh,
What is that?
It's a 20.
Oh, that's nat 20.
That's 20.
Plus.
All right, you
Whatever
know
my
everything
best
there is to know about this little guard room. You know that its occupant was definitely shorter than the one in the other side of the building. And you know that he has quite a few things worth a couple silver pieces. He's
You
got-
should know. I should tell you now. You should know that I also get stuff that doesn't
Oh, yeah, but you know the
cost
money
any.
too.
I do know money.
It is part of your character to know what prices they are, so I'm trying to cater to your knowledge.
Okay.
You
But
know-
if there are like interesting
He's got a
useless
stand.
items,
He's got some armor. It's kind of heavy. It's not the shiniest. It's not as shiny as the other guards, that's for sure. He doesn't. This person, male or female, you don't know. They don't take as good care of their armor. Clearly, they don't polish it like the other one.
is it my size?
It's not.
Okay, I'll leave that. Is there anything else?
It's a bit wider, actually, and a little bit taller.
I am a no.
There is a drawer.
Ooh.
It's the kind of thing you would put valuables in.
Oh yes, I want it.
Okay, you go straight for that drawer. There's two drawers. Do you want to open the top or the bottom first?
There's two?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open the bottom first.
Alright, you pull that one right open, and it's full of essentially potions.
Cool. What do they do?
You need to roll a medicine check.
I'm pretty sure that is my lowest. I got an 8.
You know these are potions.
Yeah!
Some red,
Potions,
some
man.
blue. There's a green one. It's pretty fab. There's one that's slightly got a golden tinge to it. You know, I mean,
Okay, at this
Can
point,
I
I'm kind of
look at
looking
that?
over her shoulder. Oh, you
Yeah.
you can all look at these. Like, she opened it, and
We're like, what is she doing?
I start reaching for at least to take one of each.
Okay.
Especially the gold. I want the gold.
11.
Alright. That's your medicine check?
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, medicine?
Plus
Yeah,
medicine.
medicine.
Oh, I got 9.
And I got a 19.
You got a 19 on your medicine check?
I did.
Dang, this is odd. So you
gonna
have a
know.
similar experience, though you know slightly more. You kind of know these are potions kind of expected. They look common. And you know that the red potions are health. Blue potions are mostly for giving you additional stamina, letting you do additional actions, per se.
Okay.
They make you almost faster. And the green one, or two, there's 2 green ones, they are mostly for poison,
Okay.
but they're anti-venom.
Okay.
They're like a very mild poison you'd use to cure someone of anti-venom. They're like to create anti-venoms. They're common snake venom.
I'm just taking every color.
I relay that information to them.
The
Wait,
gold
what about the gold one?
Josh, the gold one, you don't know what the gold one is, but you know it's a pricier potion.
It's already in my bag.
Yeah, okay.
It would have been, yeah. I relay
should
what
divide
information
it
I know, and I tell her definitely never touch that gold one. Just cuz.
It's already in my bag,
Why
man.
not? You don't know.
Yeah, I just tell her that because I'm messing with her.
He doesn't. He wants all the glory.
So you're just like, yeah,
You
don't touch the
should-
gold one.
You should definitely never use
Never
that
use the
gold
gold
one.
one.
Yeah.
And
Can I take some potions?
Sure, everyone can take some potions. She got there first. She gets first say on 4 potions because that was the color. She can get 1 of each.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one of each.
Yeah, she gets 1 of each. You can take 1 of each.
Which one should I?
But you can't take the gold one because it's gone.
Okay.
So you can get a green potion, a blue potion, and a red potion in your knowledge. But Josh told you the red is a health potion. It will restore to you 2 hit points total.
All right, so we each get 1 of each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the blue one makes you a bit faster. You can get 1 bonus action additional if you drink
Okay,
it.
I officially have 5 minutes left before I have to go.
And the green one, the green one.
Okay,
is
got it.
for poison
Okay.
reasons. Josh, what did you take? Just write
1
it
of
down
each.
if you took
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
All right. So then the next room.
Drawer.
Because-
Wait, what about the top drawer?
Oh, top drawer. You pull that open. It's got a diary in it. It's actually a little cute. It's sort of pink. It's got like a little lock on it.
I want to sit on the bed and read it.
It's kind of locked though. You don't know where the key is.
What? I have a crowbar.
You're gonna smash this person's journal that's locked.
I
You're gonna smash that lock.
I would if I had possession.
Make
But I
for
have
me-
lockpick tools.
You do. You can pick it if you
I
want.
want to try and pick it.
All right, roll for me. So you have proficiency with lockpicks, right?
I think so.
So you get a roll. I need you to roll a d20, and I'm going to let you roll your sleight of hand bonus plus your lockpick proficiency, which should be 2.
2 for
Unless-
lockpick?
Yeah, unless you used your whatever thief to make it 4.
No, I
Yeah, I didn't think you did. But
So 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 7.
Well, that's pretty high.
wow, plus 7. What'd you roll?
6. 6 plus 7 plus 2.
13. That's just good enough.
15.
That would be
15?
15.
Whatever, you get it. And it pops open. It's a dainty little lock too. It kind of opens like well-oiled.
Oh, you're happy.
And pop it open, and you flip to it, and you can read it if you want.
I do.
Okay. This is the diary begins. Dear diary.
It's so cute.
And you can read, and it's all about this person's days, their crush on one of the people there, one of the maids. All these embarrassing little secrets about how, how
I love
they
how
feel.
you guys are just watching me read
Things they would never tell anyone.
Like,
You get the sense that this person gives on a very, tough appearance, but they're actually incredibly soft.
this guard's really complex.
And you also learn that this guard is
Dead?
a dwarf.
Oh, dwarf.
Dwarf.
Is
And
it the ugly
Little
dwarf?
people like
Is it the picture of the dog?
You wouldn't know anyway. Stop asking
Okay.
questions you
I'm
can't
reading
know.
the journal.
You answered, so.
It's just so silly, Josh.
Okay. I just hate that dwarf.
I know you do. That's intentional.
Such a vendetta.
Anyway, so you check it, and it's the cutest thing. You can save it for blackmail. You can leave it behind. What are you gonna do with it? I mean, it takes up space in your pack.
I'll leave it.
Oh, you're surprisingly morally decent.
I love people. But my character loves people. She just takes things, and people
That
hate her
is
for it.
absolutely fair.
Okay.
There's respect. That room is empty other than those things. There's nothing else in for it. There's clothes in it, like in a box. They're really poor clothes. You have better clothes on you. You get the sense he wore his armor instead most of the time and pretended like he wore less.
But his armor's thick.
Okay. I have to go. So we're gonna have to leave it right there. Unless you guys want to keep going.
I only
But then
have
it's
work
like,
in the morning.
then it goes down to 2. I have work as well tomorrow, but I have
Is
to
there anything
go make sure our
crazy in
dog's
the
okay.
next rooms?
They're most
should
likely.
We've got down to like 2 rooms left in the
There
whole
are
place.
3 rooms left in the mansion that have not been searched. They are
I think-
all right in front of you.
I think it's actually a pretty good cliffhanger, and we could resume with all 5 of us.
All right. So they're essentially, maybe they didn't even go to the. Maybe they just took a rest in some of the other rooms and were looking around.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
stopped
I
off in
spend
the
all
desk
night
quarters.
reading the journal.
That's a good one.
Well, I mean,
they-
it's not even going to be all night. When we get back, we're going
Okay.
to start right off where we were.
Okay.
There's no need for time to switch if everyone's gone.
Sitting on
I'm
his
sure.
bed.
I'm sure
reading
whatever's
his
in the
journal.
next 3 rooms, it'd be cool to have all 5 of us there anyway.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
the end
Cool.
of the session.